Yo, what's that word, everybody? Y'all know what today is Tuesday, Talk Tuesday. Um, some of the biggest scams in history, they not illegal, they just normal. We grew up was accepting them because that's just way the cookie crumble is what they would say. But what are the things we've been taught to accept or ask? It's kind of like costing us time, money, happiness, freedom, a bunch of stuff. Tonight we talking about the biggest scams society is normalized, whether it be money, relationships, education, everything in between. It's not about a conspiracy theorist. It's about asking whether we being sold a dream that don't really match our reality. Let me get my brother Joe in here. Joe, what's the word, fool?
What's that word? What's that word?
Chilling killer. So, the topic is we talking about scams that, that have been forced upon us as normal, and that could be anything. And I'm a lead off with one that I think is one of the biggest scams moving, and for me is insurance, bro. The fact that have to that we're paying for something in case something happens, like we're paying month after month into a bunch of stuff, whether it be health insurance, car insurance, life insurance, firearm owners insurance. Um, Man, I can't even think of no more insurances off the top of my head. But we pay into these things day after day, month after month, and very few of us, rarely use those things. And it's to me, it's like we giving just a way to give money away. We just give money away. Um, I think in my entire life, like I'm gonna go with car insurance. In my entire life, bro, I've made one insurance claim, bro. One. And how many months I've been alive, Joe. I'm getting up there in age. I've made one car insurance claim, and right now, like of course, I got a package. I got a couple cars. All my insurance is one bill, whether it be life, um, and everything. So, if I'm not mistaken, man, my insurance for the month is probably like a total of $400 and some dollars, and that's bundled up with a bunch of stuff. But I ain't filed a claim yet. Just do the math, the quick math on $500 a month for the past just say 15 years, and ain't got nothing in return for that. I I think number one for me would be insurance for sure. What
Mm,
about you, Joe? What would be high on your list?
um, Insurance is most definitely a scam. I,
I think we lost Joe. Hey, Kena, don't forget to hit that subscribe for me, Kena. Um,
uh, yeah, yeah. Insurance is definitely one of them. Um, Man, it's me personally, bro. I think the whole world is a scam, bro. That's just me. Uh, I think everything is a scam. Shoes, clothes, food, uh, uh, um, hospitals. Everything is a scam, bro. I just feel like the way that they got the world set up, it is meant for us to capize, to like just to be what they want us to be. I don't like that. That's just me. But the biggest one, I think you hit it on the nail on the head when you said insurance. Like insurance is like you said, I don't care what it is, car insurance, life insurance, house insurance. Like I know somebody who been paying, house insurance, and fucking goddamn, when we had that big old storm, it tore up her garage, and when she went to put in for an insurance claim, they was like, "Oh, well, the damage is only don't it's not more than your deductible, so we not gonna pay for it." Like, what the
Right.
fuck I've been paying y'all for? You know what I'm saying? Like,
10 minutes.
I mean, yeah, I mean, what have I been paying y'all for? And that's with everything, man. Like,
Yeah.
um,
And are you somebody that had a lot of insurance claims in your life?
no, no, I
Exactly.
probably, I probably cut insurance. But now I had insurance claims like uh work insurance claims and stuff like that. But like now, not that many, bro.
Yeah.
Phones, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
not no real major ones,
Right. So
So
no. So you never really had no no car claim at the because man, we paying it like I say, dog. If I go back 15 years and do 500 a month times 12, you know what I'm saying, for 15 years, that's a lot of
that's a,
bread,
that's a,
bro.
that's a, that's another car,
Yeah.
you know.
That's 5 or 6 cars.
Right. A lot of people don't believe in that shit, bro. But now they make it a law that you got to pay it. You don't pay car insurance, you lose your license.
For
So
sure.
I know a lot of people out here that think that be like, man, they not bad into that shit. And I'd rather just pay the call. Put my own money up and pay the call.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on the insurance part, bro. It's crazy. I can't really think of nothing else off the top of my head that
Man,
that
because
I come up with that's more of a bigger scam than insurance, because that's the main one right there. Because everything fall into that pocket. Insurance. Because I could say medical is a scam, but medical is part of medical insurance.
right.
So it all fall into that same thing, bro. And I don't want to say it's a waste of money, bro, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? But we all know it's a scam, man. Like, we all know that, because you need it. No matter how much we want to say we don't need it, we need it. And but we know it's a scam. If you get
Facts.
what I'm trying to say, like you.
Slug just popped in. I know you were trying to say something.
Yeah, man, I want to try to pop in real quick and then hop out, man, and say something about this topic, man. I agree with y'all with the insurance shit being a scam. Um, but it's needed too, you know what I mean? Because I just, you know, cashed out on some insurance that I really needed it, you know what I mean? And as far as it being a scam, I mean, it's a scam when you don't need it, but it ain't when you do need it. Cause shit, man, listen, when I bought my truck, I ain't had my truck for a month. And I smacked that motherfucker. Well, I hit a deer on my way back to Chicago, and it was like $12,000 worth of damage. And I paid a band. My deductible was a band, and they fixed my shit brand new. You know what I mean? And then just recently, the same truck 3 years later, I only owed it like 25,000 dollars left on it. And somebody T-boned me in Houston, and my insurance took care of the whole truck. You know what I mean? They took care of my remaining balance and all that. So it worked out for me. But I'm 100% behind Joe when he say life, bro. Life is a scam. Think about it. They take they took the fucking trees, the fruit and the food that grow out of the ground, and they
Fuck.
charging us for it. They charging us for it. They didn't went so far as taking the fucking water, putting it in a bottle, and charging us for it. Like everything, this life shouldn't have to be like this. It's supposed to be free. You're supposed to enjoy life. What part of life do we enjoy when we slaving day in and day out just to make a dollar to they that took the land, bro? and put houses on the land and charge it even when it ain't a house on the land. They charging us to have that land. A lot of things that God that gave us naturally, we being charged for it. So I'm 100% behind him when he talk about life is a scam. This shit is all. It's like a hoax. Like what the hell is going on? Nobody is really living free and being happy unless they out in the fucking wilderness in the woods some motherfucking where. And I think I understand that it should be like a barter system. I can understand that, but if you taxing me for everything, you charging me for stuff that's really free, it don't cost you to do it, but you taxing me for it. I see if I grow an apple tree and you fix cars, okay, and I need my car fixed. Here, bro, come get some of these apples and fix my car. We just fair exchange, no robbery. But if you're gonna charge me, the government, the people, and the powers that may be, it's just crazy. All of it's a scam to me. That's kind of what I want to say about the whole situation.
Yeah, and I give you I just thought of two of them, D'Angelo, that's entirely a scam, bro.
Well, give us
Oh,
one.
I'm gonna give you one. Taxes, the biggest fucking scam. That might be worse than fucking insurance, bro.
Yeah, taxes.
That might be worse than fucking insurance, bro. Like we had a conversation a couple weeks ago about owning a house, and you could pay your house off and still have to pay taxes. How the fuck do I? You told me this is my house, but I'm paying taxes on your land. Like
Yeah.
man, I
Yeah,
just feel like taxes might be worse than fucking insurance, bro. Taxes might be
yeah,
worse
because
than insurance, bro.
you're gonna owe them for life. You got the option to pay insurance or not. You
Like
ain't got the option. You gonna go to jail if you don't pay taxes, nigga.
but not only that though is you bro you can pay taxes on your you pay taxes to work and then pay taxes to eat,
Yeah,
pay taxes to live. Like, so I gotta pay taxes to work and live. Like, that is crazy.
it's
Like,
like
I
they
go to
tax you
work,
on taxes. They
right?
tax you
They
on
taxing you
taxes.
on taxes. Hey, man, that shit crazy, man. Like, how the hell do you, when I get my check, you take money out? But when I go to the grocery store, I go somewhere else, you taking more money from me. Like, it makes no sense. And then like you said give you one, but like that one that's a major one. I think that one is bigger than insurance, bro. Like taxes get like that shit is so crazy to me that like how we gotta pay for every fucking thing in
And
this
then
fucking
you
country,
can't
bro.
if you want to sell something, you get taxed on selling shit.
On the bro, they tax you for every fucking thing, and if
But
they
you
can't
can't
tax you
tax
on it, it's
nobody.
illegal.
And you can't tax nobody for selling. Like if I'm selling you a car, I can't add the taxes up if it's a personal sale.
Hell no.
I can't
And
say,
and
okay, it's 3% taxes on this, so instead of it being 500, it's $530. Like, nah,
but
nigga, it's 500.
but the crazy part is when they go switch the title over, they tax them to do that shit.
Mm.
so so they gonna get their fucking portion out of you, bro. They gonna get their portion from you for you to, get their. But the thing is you can't sell that many cars in a year because then you'll be considered a business, and they want a part of that business. Like, so it's just all like
It's all a scam, bro.
it's
All
all a
a scam.
scam, bro. And like I said, the same thing with insurance. We can't get around it, bro.
But that's why I don't knock scammers, bro. Like as people, as our community and our people, and other they do too. It ain't just black people, but we always find a loophole through some shit to make it easier to obtain. So I don't knock a lot of scammers for doing what the fuck we getting scammed. I'ma scam your ass. That's the way of the world. That's the American way. Scam through life.
I never thought
Everybody doing
about it
some
like
type
that,
of
Slug.
everybody doing some type of scamming. So I mean, wrong is wrong. Don't get me wrong, but
I never thought
scam,
about it like that, Slugs. You
yes,
absolutely right, bro. I
scamming is
I
scam.
I never really thought about it like that, Slugs. You make I used to I like thieves. I don't like thieves, bro. Right? I don't like thieves. Scammers fall into that thief realm, right? But
Yeah.
now that you said what you said, bro, and I'm thinking about the shit they do to us, shit, goddamn it, I'm with you, Slug. I'm with you, bro. I don't knock them, man.
I mean, yeah,
Like
right.
find a way around
I
the system
don't,
like they find a way around
I ain't
us,
gonna
bro.
like you if you scam me, but hey, I gotta figure out how to get my portion the way I gotta get my portion. You know what I mean? I don't think good things come to everybody that doing. And eventually, this shit gonna come bite you in the ass. But I don't knock them though. I don't hate them. Like, but if you doing some thieving shit, some outright stealing shit, like, come on now, like, now you on some bullshit. But if you scamming your way through it, it is what it is. I mean, you didn't get scammed, I didn't get scammed, we didn't get scammed. We getting scammed on a daily basis, like we just stated, with the land, with taxes, or with food and all of this shit. It is just crazy. But it's the American way, and we've been programmed to believe that this shit is all right.
It's crazy that you said, don't steal from me. It's like Robin Hood, steal from the rich and get to the poor. You
Yeah.
know, still you scam these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But don't scam the motherfucker, the small motherfuckers, because could find ways to to screw the system. Everybody done found ways to screw the system, bro. Like,
I always
but
get caught, so I don't even be trying to do it. I'm a bad scammer,
yeah,
bro.
I don't know about scamming, but I done found ways to get around the system, bro. I done found ways to get around the system, but I don't like the question you said is I don't think that's more society based though, as far as like what society telling us and stuff like that. I think the masses tell us that. I think society is against them scams. I don't think society likes that. I don't think nobody like to pay taxes. I don't think nobody like to pay insurance. You know, um, all that shit. Another like I just throw another one out there, bro. I don't know if this fall into the part of insurance, D'Angelo, but Social Security, bro,
Oh,
fucking scam.
oh, oh.
So
It.
shit.
Hey, but it
I give
is
you another
insurance.
one. I give you another one that people don't really think about, bro. And we fucking goddamn it. We they tell us we should. I feel like everything the government tell us to put our money into is a scam. I think 401k is a scam. I think that is a scam. People could be like, no, it ain't. It ain't a scam. It's for you saving your money and all of that stuff. Yeah, but you can put your money in stocks and also save your own money. But 401k, that stuff is scam because you can't get it at 100% until you're a certain age, and then if you try to get it out before then, they tax the shit out of you. So I think all that shit is scam, bro. Like,
I don't
so some
necessarily
shit, bro.
think that I don't. Social Security, I agree, definitely a scam. I don't really agree. I don't necessarily agree with 401k being a scam because uh, you do have access to all that money at all times.
Yeah,
Yes, they penalize you for taking it out early, but that's again, it's for not that's is you're not supposed to take it out early. It's for later, and it does come with its risks because
that's what I'm saying.
it's basically it's the stock market. It comes with its risk, and you well aware of it. So I don't necessarily put that as a scam on the same level as SSI. SSI is a crazy scam.
Oh yeah,
Crazy, crazy fucking scam. It's like,
and
um,
you can't get away from that shit
no,
unless you work for yourself, bro. You
but
can't get away from that
no, no,
shit,
no,
bro.
no. You still pay into it when you self-employed, bro.
What?
Nigga, you still pay into Social Security when you a business owner. Are you crazy,
I didn't know that.
boy, that shit come out your taxes, boy. You are anyone who's gainfully employed is paying into that social security, bro.
That's crazy.
Slug say the whole IRS is a scam. Agreed, brother. Agreed for sure. I got another one too, man. Like, we I think we actually talked about this a little bit week before last, but a scam, another big scam, is how they convince us, or they try to convince us, that the bigger your salary, that means the bigger your quality of life. They, you know what I'm saying, they sell that on you. They tell everybody, man, go out and make the most money you can make. When, man, that's not the recipe for success when you going out trying to make the most money you can make. Because example, and you know, this is what me and Joe got twisted the other week in these examples. So pay attention, Joe, before you go. So if person A makes 70,000 a year and they got no debt, person B makes 180K a year with $7,000 in monthly expenses. Who richer?
I mean, they probably would be equal.
Bullshit. Bullshit. If I'm bringing in 70K and I ain't got no debt, while somebody who make 180K and they got 7,000 a month in monthly expenses, I'm way richer than you, bro.
So 7 times 12 is 84.
Yeah.
So 84 monthly expenses, and I make 180.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I'm bringing on about 90 something. I mean, I'm there. Yeah, we're about equal.
You know, you in a higher that 180, that
higher tax bracket.
Yeah, that 180 in a high tax bracket. I
mean, I feel like I mean, me personally, bro, I don't think that is a scam. I do feel like the more money you make, your life should be more simpler. Money just make your life more simpler. That's what it does. Money make your life simple. So I feel like where you live could make your life more simple. I don't have to get out my car and watch my back when I'm walking in the house. That makes my life much simpler. You know what I'm saying? So money does that. You know, money give you options. You know, I don't have to go to this store. I could just go to this store and I don't have to look for something where I could go buy something to wear. You know what I'm saying? That's what money do for you. So I believe that's not a scam. I do think money give you a better choice of life. So I don't necessarily think that's a scam. I believe that's real.
Man.
Money do give you options and make you live better. I believe that.
Man, I don't feel like that. I mean, it doesn't feel that way, because broke ass niggas be having fun, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I be watching them. I be watching broke motherfuckers have fun, bro.
You absolutely right though, D'Angelo. But broke motherfuckers' responsibilities are fucked up though. Like they having fun, but their responsibilities and they you know, what they supposed to be doing in life is not being taken care of. So yeah, they can have fun from the naked eye, but we all know what's really going on.
Okay, I'm glad you said that shit. Now, and hey, look, before I say this, I'm not no advocate for no bum ass nigga. Let me be clear. You know what I'm saying? But retirement and preparation for retirement is a fucking scam. While all these fuckity fucks out there, like they having fun, You know what I'm saying? They living their life now. Motherfuckers like us working, goddamn it, trying to prepare for retirement. We working our ass off to prepare for 12 years of retirement. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't live no life. We going to work every day. We doing everything right. We doing everything by the book. But Pookie hitting all the holes at the club every night, drinking whatever he want to drink, smoking whatever he want to smoke, enjoying every day, not waking up when he want to, and we call him a bomb. You know what I'm saying? But this just what he
I just feel like,
this what he enjoyed to do.
but I just feel like that's the choice of life that you choose. You know, fun to me is uh what's fun to me is me being in my crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I put my money into my house because that's where I spend the most of my time. So I don't look at Pookie going to clubs and fucking a lot of bitches as is he enjoying your life. I don't think that's what enjoyment of life is. So
I
I
don't
wouldn't
either. I
think
was
he's
just playing
enjoying life.
devil's advocate.
No, I get what you're saying, but I don't think that's a part of enjoying life. What I think a part of enjoying life is when I plan doing something, I do it. I don't have to prep for it. That's what I think enjoyment of life is. When I want to go somewhere, I go. I don't prepare for it. You know, and I think that comes from the position you put yourself in life. You know, and going and look at the person that look like they're having fun every day is not really having fun. You know, they I believe that they had something. That's just me. You know, but I can't tell people what's fun to them, just like people can't tell me what's fun to me. But I do believe that money puts you in better positions in life, uh, to enjoy, you know, put you in better position in life to enjoy it. I don't think money is everything. I think money is crucial.
So look, I don't know, bro. So I'm gonna say this, man, and I say this to anybody that I ever get into this type of conversation with, and I'm only speaking for me. The best time of my life, bro, was in my early 20s when I ain't had nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a house. I didn't have I felt like I that was when I felt like I had my life. Now, I feel like a lot of things that I do because I've been programmed that it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of it too. Like I used to I used to always want a home, you know what I'm saying? And I of course I went and got one, right? But now being a homeowner, I would never look down on a motherfucker who choose to not be a homeowner. A person that just say, you know what? I'm gonna live in an apartment, bro, and I'm gonna let somebody else had a headache of trying to maintain this place that I'm living in. I would, you know what I'm saying? I would never look down on somebody that up and move and go to a different apartment. And every 2 years they move in somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I don't look down on that no more. You know what I'm saying? I just don't.
But I also think that's from perspective though, right? I
Yeah,
mean, your perspective, like you just said, your funnest times was in your 20s when you didn't have no expectations of your
no
life. You
responsibility.
didn't have no responsibilities, of course. But at some point you knew, at some point, this is not society telling you this. This is what you knew. At some point, I gotta grow the fuck up and be a man,
I never felt
right?
even look, but Joe, even at those times, you know what I'm saying? I never was somebody that was fucking off, but I always felt like I ain't never not felt like I was a man. You know what
No,
I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Even
saying
when I,
I'm not even talking about as you not feeling like you being a man. I'm just talking about being a man, being a father, being, you know, being somebody that you going to have to care for, be responsible for. That's what I'm talking about. That comes with growing the fuck up. You know
So
what I'm saying? That's what
with you
I'm
saying
saying.
that, bro,
So
I feel
when
like
I'm young, like I give you I don't want to go off and try to change subject, but I don't know if you just saw the interview, with Memphis Bleak. He was on the Breakfast Club, and they was asking him, what how do he feel about what Tony Ayo said about Jay don't care about Jay don't care about them like 50 care about them, and he was like, man, I'm 48 years old. I'm finna be 50. I don't need no man to care for me. I
right,
care for I got responsibilities. Like you 50 years old, still um still saying, you know what I'm saying, like a man is taking care of me or looking out for me and shit. Like, yeah, that's fun, but being responsible ain't supposed to be fun. Shit, that shit ain't supposed to be fun. That's why you see Barack Obama got a head full of fucking black hair in 2009. His whole head was gray because the responsibilities changed, and now you start getting stressed the fuck out because of this shit. I still will choose the responsible side of things than just being somebody that don't have no sense of where I'm going.
right.
I don't wanna I I that was fun, but I can't imagine my life being that every day of my life. Have waking up and not knowing what the fuck I'm not gonna do. I couldn't imagine my life being like that. I'm
And see
gonna
that
always
here's the thing.
choose. I'm gonna always choose. And the crazy thing is this, like you, right? See, you is a business owner, right? That means you don't live in a structural environment,
No,
right?
no.
So people that, like I always tell people that get trades don't like structured environments. People that go to school do,
Yeah,
right?
you
So
right. That's a good point.
I never been that guy that wanted to go to school and live in a structured environment. But I love knowing where I'm going every day when I wake up. So basically, that's still a structured environment. I know when I wake up in the day, I need to do this, I need to do that. I need, you got to get shit done, right? So
Mhm.
there's still kind of a structured environment, but I can't imagine my life being that way without responsibilities every day. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but look, check this out now, man. This gonna sound very irresponsible, bro. I'm throwing that out there in advance for y'all. This finna sound very irresponsible, man. I give all this shit back. I give everything, all of it back to
Wow.
go back to that life. I
But
would.
would that life lead up to what you're going through now, or
I
will you
don't give a
just
fuck
stay
what
in
it
that
lead.
life?
I don't give a fuck what it lead to. I will give this up to go back. You know what I'm saying? And
But I
I
don't know
wouldn't
why
even.
you
Hey,
say
look,
that,
listen, listen.
because
I
you
wouldn't
can
even
go
mind.
there though.
I wouldn't even mind staying. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but you
I
can
wouldn't,
go
bro.
there now though. You can give all this up,
I can't give it up. It's too many. It's too many people counting on me now.
and you don't like that.
No,
Wow.
no, I don't,
I
bro.
I I, I enjoy the sense of knowing that I am responsible for somebody. Like I enjoy that. I love to get up and have to work for somebody.
I thought I
Have
would.
to. Now I love it. I love
I
it, bro.
thought I
It
would,
give
man, but I don't.
it give me a reason to live. Like I don't never want to feel like, what am I here for? Never want to feel like that. I don't, because I know where my brain could go then, right? I know what I wake up for every day. I
Hey,
know what
so Joe, let me ask you a question. It's not good enough. It's not good enough to wake up for you.
I'ma always choose me. I told you this before, right?
Yeah,
But
you
that's if
did.
but if that's if somebody's making me choose, right?
Yeah.
I'ma always choose me. But that is somebody making me choose. But I still enjoy waking up knowing somebody depend on me. That feels good to me. That feels good to me. And it's not saying like I like people to need me or something like that. It's just me saying when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm doing something for a purpose, right?
And Joe, look,
Because
I
with
don't
me,
mean to
cause,
cut you
cause
out. Look,
go
Joe,
ahead.
I don't mean to cut you out, but I want to give my reason, man. The reason that it may be a little different for me, and we gotta let Scott come in too. I wanna, for me, like I started early. You know what I'm saying? I had people counting on me early. Like I had people counting on me when I was fucking 14, 15 years old. Now at that point, of course it ain't providing, but I had to be an adult at a very early age, and I have to be honest that it has worn down on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I may be in a different mindset you different mindset than you, because like you almost the baby. Scott is the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been the big dog forever. Like I'm the oldest cousin. I'm the oldest everything. I'm the one of the few boys. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Now I understand that, but and then also, you know, I got a little one at home. You got grown kids. So
Right.
I get, you know, where you coming from at
Yeah.
your age, right?
Yeah.
But with me, it's like Scott. I mean, we gonna let Scott go, but Scott got a young boy. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah, but he got an old one too. Shit.
yeah, but I got an old one. That's what I'm saying. But it's still though, just because I'm gonna tell you something. If I didn't have my kids, bro, and have my wife, or even have my family, bro, I wouldn't give a fuck. It don't take much to make me happy. So I wouldn't give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to feel that way. Like I don't want to feel like what am I living for? Like because I will feel like that. Like I don't give a fuck. That I always feel like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That will be my attitude, bro. Like I tell you, I'ma always choose me, but I know I have a responsibilities. If I didn't have responsibilities and I always chose me, man, bro, man, look, I'd be a demon in these streets.
So look, Scott,
and that scared me. That scared me. I ain't gonna lie.
So Scott, the topic is like the biggest scams that we've accepted as normal. Hey, Slug, I don't know where Leon Musclehead has at, but so some of the ones that we gave out that we thought were scams was insurance, SSI, and what brought us to what we was talking about just now. I felt, I was saying like they tell us the biggest salary equals a happy life. Is this something else that you could think of that, you know what I'm saying, where they train us is, they steer us in that direction, but it's really like scams?
Yeah, and I think the number one thing is car insurance. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying all that money every month, and then something happened. I got to give you $500 to fix my shit. Like, that's crazy to me. What happened to all the money I gave you for the last 2-3 years? You know, I got to pay a deductible. Then it's something that's new. These subscriptions to these channels. We used to have, when as a kid, we had cable. We had all the channels they had. You know what I mean? If the game come on, we can watch it on WGN, ESPN, Sports Center. You know, but now, if I want to watch Denver, I got to get Hulu, Peacock, motherfucking Tubi, ESPN. I'm like, God damn. you out of a lot NBA TV, you out of a whole lot of money just trying to watch a ball game, man. So the subscriptions are the worst to me. You know, but that's a choice though. That's a luxury, but still, it's just you don't need to have all that. You know, all these you got HB, you got cable, but you need to get HBO Max to watch this. You need to get stars to watch Raising Canaan. It's like, damn, just put the shit on TV. You know, but then I understand what you saying too. I was raising kids since I was 18. You know what I mean? And so it took away a lot of that freedom. But I made sure I went outside though, you know, but I understand what you're saying about having that freedom and you don't have all that responsibility on yourself when you're younger. You know what I mean? But I've always had that responsibility. And just like now, I don't want to go to work. If I can make it happen and stay at the crib and just fuck off, sit, watch the game, play with my son, that's what the fuck I would do. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to ever have to go to work unless it's the only time I love going to work was when I was coaching at the school. You know, when I was coaching the kids. That was the only time I was like, yeah, I can't wait to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't feel like I think that the stuff they have you paying for is a big scam.
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to? And D'Angelo, this probably goes against like my argument with the money, right? Gives you a better life, right? But I heard an analogy, bro. It's called the gas. I don't know if y'all ever heard the gas station analogy, but a guy wanted to take his family on wanted to spend more time with his family. And before he left the house, he was like, he looked at his gas tank and like, okay, I got 3/4 of gas. Maybe I'll get some gas before we leave to make sure we don't run out of gas. So for the whole trip, he just kept making sure he had more gas, making sure he had more gas, making sure he had more gas. And by the time he got to where they was going, it was time to go back home. He like, damn, I didn't really get to spend no time with my family because I was trying to always make sure I had enough gas. And he was like, the analogy is the gas station is a job and the gas is money. We tend to think that we always need more money to live a happy life, right? We always need more money to live a happy life. So we go to work, go to the gas station, go to get more money. You know what I'm saying? Get more gas. Keep on going to work, getting more money. And before you know it, you turn around and shit, your kid's 21 years old and
Facts.
that money really ain't meant shit. You get what I'm saying?
That's
so I feel exactly what you're saying, D'Angelo, about money don't equal a better life. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't, you know, and I'm with you on that. But I do think it puts you in places to where you have options. Money gives you options. And that's what rich people like. Rich people like options. I could do this or I could do this. You know, it's okay. It's okay to not have options and just do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we don't realize. Like, we fight the system to try to have options and not knowing that the first option could very well make you happy. See, rich people know that both options can make you happy. They just like to choose between them two options. The first option can make you happy. So that helps your argument, but I still think that if you choose to have options, you do need more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just like with me, man. When I was working at the steel mill, I was working 6 days a week, and 5 of them days be 12 hours at night. So the time I had a lot of money, but I want to spend the time with my kids. You know, then I had the most fun with them when I had that job and I was doing something else. You know, and so, but at the same time, now I ain't got the money to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a catch-22.
Yeah.
And then again, I got 2 jobs at the same time, so I was working 7 days a week again. You know what I'm saying? So, and not being able to go pick my son up and do this shit and do that. So, I mean, it's just rough. I mean, it's
Man,
rough.
hey, D'Angelo.
Hey, so Slug got a question. He say
Hey,
so more options don't equal a better life.
that's what I just said. More options do equal. It gives you options. That's what money do. That money gives you options. And but I don't necessarily. I'm on D'Angelo's side with that. I don't necessarily think that options give you a better life than a person with one option, because the first option may be what you want to do. And that don't mean that you're not having a good life. Kind of what D'Angelo said. He's right about that. But I do think money gives you options, and that's what people with money cherish, the option to choose. And I think that's what broke people chase. It's not the money, it's the option. If I want to do this or I want to do that. But I just to touch on, just to tell you something, D'Angelo, you gonna probably crack up when you hear this. Man, I heard that fucking analogy on my way to work. I went home, bro. No, like, hey D'Angelo, hey bro, I will pull it in the work, and I skim past it on like a Facebook, like how they be having like the little shit, bro. I listened to the shit. I turned around and went home, bro. I called off. I'm dead ass, bro. I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing, bro? I went home and got my son, bro. On the real, like I'm out of here, bro. Fuck that. On the real, like, but and you some shit like that sometimes it might be like you said, a scam they getting in your head, and it, but bro, some of this shit could make you really think about life. You know what I'm saying? But what was that's Lee on here? Lee here?
Yeah, I think he just listening though. Yeah, it's a I know it's so many, man. Like I had so many. I got a list of the other scams and shit that I want to point out. I know one of them is cars. The purchasing process and the logic when you purchase a car is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna go purchase a car. I'm gonna take 72 months to pay that car off, and after 72 months, I'm gonna go trade it in and start another 72 months.
Right.
It's absolutely asinine. And my father told me that early. I've only had one brand new car in my entire life. One.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never do it again. Never. Every car I've had prior other than that one, I cashed out on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never been one. I had nice cars, but I never been one to be like, oh man, I got to pull up in the freshest every year and all that. That ain't never been, that ain't never been my thing. I think the fact that you could purchase a car and drive it off the lot and you already down $7,000 is crazy to me.
Yep.
It's
Depends on what you buy.
Huh?
Depends on what you buy.
What you gonna buy with where the value don't drop when you take it off the lot?
Toyotas.
I doubt very seriously.
So Toyotas don't depreciate, bro.
You would know better. You would know better than me, but you get the point. That's what I'm saying.
I get bro. Hey, D'Angelo, bro. I know a car salesman, bro. I work on this car. You want me to tell you? He told me the worst thing. He said this is the worst. This is the worst thing you could. You know the worst thing you could tell a car salesman when you walk into a car dealership.
What?
He said the worst thing you could tell me as a car buyer is, this is what I want to pay, and I can't go a penny more.
Yep.
Because he said, I could get you in that motherfucker at that price. But like D'Angelo said, you're going to be paying for this motherfucker for 8 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you in that motherfucker. but you gonna be paying for this bitch for 8 years, and you gonna pay that motherfucker off in 8 years, and now and the crazy thing is this: people that buy brand new cars, like I always tell people, like if you don't own a business to where you're renting out cars, I think it's just dumb. I think it's stupid to buy a brand new car. Like I just don't understand
Yeah.
why people do it. I don't know why people. I think car notes is the worst. Is the biggest waste of money you can spend besides gym memberships.
Besides what?
Gym member.
Besides gym memberships,
Leon
it's
will
the
smack you, bro.
Oh
biggest
shit!
waste of money in
Oh
the
shit!
like Leon will agree with that. See, Leon's not wasting money on the gym membership, but gym memberships don't stay open because of Leon. Gyms stay open because the people that's wasting the gym, the membership. You go to the gym once or twice and you just paying shit for no reason. Like, it's the biggest waste of money in the world. But cars, brand new cars, bro, people that pay car notes, what's the most time they might be in their car, D'Angelo? In a day. Out of 24 hours at the most, an hour and a half.
Hour and a half top.
Let's just say, no, tops, 2 hours. Let's say you work an hour away from home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you paying for a car to sit pretty at your job and sit pretty in your driveway. That's it. I always ask people that shit, and my uncle is the only person that ever told me an answer that I would be like, okay, I understand that. And he told me, he said, because I need that car to do what I needed to do when I go to it. That's why I pay a car note. And I understand that. But you can also do that with a used car. Now, if people just want to go get shit because they like it, hey, bro, taste changes every day. And the biggest scam to me, I'm going to tell you another big scam to me. The different, like, how am I trying to say this? How can I say? It's the different brands of things, right? Like, you know how Nike will bring out a gym shoe and then be like, yeah, but it's the same shoe, but this shoe here does this better. Like, so you want me to pay an extra $60 when you just told me this was the best shoe 6 months ago? Like, this the best shoe ever fucking made. So you wait another 6 months to put another shoe out that's the best shoe they ever made? Like, that shit is a rip off to me. Like, is scams, bro. Like, marketing. I guess that's the word I want to say. The marketing aspect of things, marketing shit. That's a big ass scam too. But just to touch on, that's going off the topic, but to go back to the cards and shit, bro. Like, I'm like you, bro. I always just go buy a car, bro. Like, just buy a car. Like, if I do pay a note, it probably be for my wife because she want a new car, but I wouldn't do it for myself, bro. I wouldn't dare do it for myself. But I'm also a mechanic, so
Yeah, I never had a car note in my life, man. Every car I done bought was I paid cash for it. I never had no car note.
Right. And you go wherever you want to go in that motherfucker, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All them Cutlass and the Sabres and shit. I had a few joints.
Yeah.
But Escalade's my baby though.
Yeah, I didn't rimmed up a bunch of shit, sounds and all type of stuff, man. But like I say, I only had one car note, and I still got that car, and I've had that car for quite a while, and I probably got 32,000 miles on it because I got other cars that I drive. I don't even drive that one. You know what I'm saying? It's just sit in the garage and shit.
And sit up pretty. And you paid all that money for a car to sit up pretty.
Yep.
And guess what you're gonna do? One of these days you're gonna be old. It's gonna have 40,000 miles on it, and you're gonna sell that motherfucker because it ain't worth shit no more. You're gonna sell that motherfucker for $5,000 to some young boy that like that kind of car because it's an old school.
But see, that's definitely what I won't do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's this thing. It's this thing and another thing. You know, I get all my gems from my dad. My daddy told me if a car do you right, it deserves a respectable death. You know what I'm saying? You drive it till you can't drive it no more, but you know what I'm saying? You don't sell it. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You just go get another one, but you don't sell it.
Okay.
Man, I sell my head if it wasn't screwed on.
Capitalist. Everything you do and everything you fucking
Every you supposed to sell. You hold on to something too long, you will lose on it.
Yeah.
You hold on to something too long, you'll lose on it.
Oh yeah.
On the road, you gotta get rid of shit, bro. You losing money as it's sitting there. So you know, if you're not using it, why just let it sit there? You know, so I pop that bitch off and use that money towards something else. But if you don't need the money, why sell it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
College is a scam. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for college because
you finna rattle some feathers with that one, bro.
yeah, college is a scam, and I'm all for going to college because I can never not speak of it in a laborer's term because I'm a career laborer. Like the college graduate tends to earn his money without fucking bending over, breaking his back. But I don't think they do it as much as they used to, but they sell us on, go to college and you're gonna have a better life. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not like that no more.
I don't know. I feel like that college is structured. Do it give you a better life? I will probably say yes. At the end of the day, it will. Like when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? It gives you a better life because it depends on what you go to college for. You know, if you going to college like a registered nurse, you know, a registered nurse work a lot of hours, but eventually, you know, their job get a lot easier as time goes on. So I feel like college give you an easier life, more than being a. I would like D'Angelo said this a long time ago. He said, "Man, fuck working out in this cold. Let me go work at a desk." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that is a fucking fact. I will if I could go back, I will choose a white collar job over a blue collar job any day of the fucking week, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Even though it's structured, I will still choose it because the thing is you know what you got to work with, and these bonuses the bonuses they giving motherfuckers now these days. Oh my god, boy, you hear these bonuses they giving out to these people.
I'm team college too, but again, like for decades, like especially our generation, bro, they was telling us go to college, get a degree, get a job, live happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? But now you graduating 6 figures in debt, and then jobs must a whole bunch more jobs than used to that don't require degrees. You got some skilled trades, a bunch of skilled trades that make more money. Because if somebody owes 80,000 for $80,000 to $100,000 for a psychology degree, and then they only making 45,000, while you got, you know what I'm saying, you got an electrician out here making 100,000 with no debt.
Right.
It's different.
And then these kids these days, they be going for shit like liberal arts and shit. Like what you about to go do? You know, you grab liberal arts, you know, shit like that, social services, you know, theology. Like you're not about to make no money doing that shit, and you way in debt. You know, if you're going, when you go to college, you gotta. If you ain't going for one of them one of them real degrees, and you just going, if you got the time and you know you're gonna be in debt just doing something you love, that's cool. Just going for communications just to say you got some shit, you gotta be into it.
Right. Rare Balance, whoever you are, shout out Rare Balance. They say they making 6 figures with a high school diploma. Dope.
GED shit.
But see, that's what that falls into what D'Angelo just said, man. Like we gotta realize that 6 figures is the norm now, bro.
Yep.
6 figures is the norm now. That's not nothing to brag on. You know, that's why I be saying these people be out here like, man, you know, oh man, I make 6 figures. The way they taxing shit now and the price of living right now, ain't no real money, man. And I think that's a brainwash to what D'Angelo was just saying. Like they tell us to go out here, but $100,000 is you make a lot. Yeah, 2,000 is 2,000 and 2,000 $100,000 was some good money.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, man, that's the norm, bro. Like man, it's managers at McDonald's making 75, 80K. You know, so it's the norm. That's the norm, that man. But I will say this though, a trade will get you there way faster than a degree, depending on what degree you have. You know, I know people out here with degrees that make 60, 65,000. You know that.
Yeah, I definitely got I was past all my friends that went to college. I passed them up at the starting gate, right out of the starting gate, and even most of them still ain't called me, but right out the gate, you know what I'm saying? It took them a long time to catch me when I got a 6-7 year head start on you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and America tells you, even like America tell you to go to college and get a better life. But then America also tell you is nothing that could teach you more than experience, you know? So because you can have that college degree, but when you go to that job, they still got to train you.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff say we hating on this place of employment, man.
What he do?
You know, he the head of admissions for HBCU down south.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
But yeah, I ain't, like I said, I'm not against. I'm team go to college because my back hurt. You know what I'm saying? And that's my only reason for saying go to college, just because sitting in this chair, my motherfucking back hurt because I didn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I bet Jeff fat and eating a ham sandwich right now. Like, yeah, goddamn it, college, goddamn it.
Right.
Jeff went to college.
Everything, huh?
Jeff went to college.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just told you he the head of the admissions department for HBCU.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of confused on two things. Like scams is something that you literally participate in because you are oblivious to what someone's doing to you, right? Will we agree that?
Wait, say that again, Slug.
Like it can't be considered a my shit in the background too loud.
I don't know, but like
that was mine. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay, a scam is something that you unwillingly, you can't consider it a scam on you. It might be a scam to the world, a scam to other people, but it's really not a scam on you unless you're unwillingly participating in this thing that you is oblivious to. Do that make sense?
Yeah,
like you can't scam, huh?
Make total sense to me.
Yeah, if you're being literal about it, but you being misled is a form of being scammed too.
Right. It's a scheme to get like valuable things, money, whatever. So something that you might consider a scam, right, D'Angelo,
Yeah.
because it got you out of X, Y, and Z. I might not consider it a scam because X, Y, and Z didn't matter to me.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Do that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be. I'm kind of lost. So when y'all say money is it's really not, to say all it be all, it's really overrated and da 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 da, right?
Nobody said that, but go ahead.
Was it something like that? Because I don't want to be confused about this shit. It's like I'm
So
feeling that y'all saying that
so
money.
what I said was earning the most money
There we go.
doesn't guarantee happiness. Those were my exact words.
Okay, I definitely can't disagree with that at all. Okay, I was kind of confused about it because I thought y'all was coming from a point where it's like money ain't important like that. So okay, let's go to the one that I'm not oblivious to when it comes to the car situation y'all talking about. Y'all saying that buying a new car, buying a brand new car, it's like the worst thing a person can do because it's dumb as shit, right?
Financially, it's one
Yeah,
of the worst investments that you can make in your life.
that is not smart, right?
Right.
But on the flip side, to me, I think it's for me, it's a smart idea because from 13 years old to now, I've had many different vehicles, right?
Yeah.
So when I used to go and buy the car outright, spend $3,200, $5,000 on the car outright. It's mine. I got the title. It's in my name, right?
Yeah.
It's a used vehicle, and I'm not a Joe, so I'm not a mechanic. I did go to school. Well, in high school, I know how to do brakes and all the little easy shit, but I'm not even finna get under there and do the shit because I don't want to. But I'm still out of. I paid $5,000 for the car. 2 years down the line, I didn't put another $4,000 in the car because all the things that need to be fixed on the car throughout the course of using the vehicle, right?
Right.
So 2 years down the line, $4,000, I'm literally paying $200-$300 a month for this car. Anyway, right?
Not if you put $4,000 into the car over the course of a 2 or 3 year period. Let's just say 2. You ain't paying no fucking $300 a month. But go ahead.
Well, we're paying about 250, 200 a month. Anyway, the point is, right?
Yeah.
Because $2,000 is within a year, $2,200, $200 a month. You know what I mean? That's in a year.
24.
Yeah, $2,400. That's within a year. So it's somewhere around there. You know what I mean? So my point is that what I realized that if I do buy a brand new car, it alleviates me from spending any more money into the car aside from my note. Now I equated that note into all my other bills. Fuck it, $400, boom. Throw that into the other bills. Now I got a reliable transportation that I don't, like Joe said. His uncle told him this car gonna get me from point A to point B. I ain't gotta worry about it not starting up. I ain't gotta worry about me taking to the shop and having to drop a whole new trans in it and come out of $2,200 because it's a used car and its trans then broke down. I ain't gotta worry about it overheating. I ain't gotta worry about the water pump. I ain't gotta worry about that shit. This motherfucker brand new. And on top of it being brand new, within the first 40,000 miles, all this shit is guaranteed to get fixed. 20, 30,000 miles. If something go wrong with it, it's guaranteed. I bought that Genesis, right? And for 3 years, I never did a brake job on. All I ever did to that car was got an oil change on it. See? In the first 5 oil changes, I ain't had to pay one dime for it. I just had to pull it up in a Genesis spot. They give me a motherfucking it was a recall on it for some weird ass shit. They gave me a fucking a courtesy car for 2 days, 3 days. You know what I mean? I had no worries. You know what I mean? And it's not the first car that I bought that was brand new that I was grateful for because I ain't had no worries. Now I didn't been through the hiccups with the Chevys, the Tahoes, the you know what I mean, the Cutlasses. I didn't been through the hiccups with them. When buying these cars, it's a damn headache. And you get out there and you can't drive the motherfucker, or you gotta spend $3,000, $2,000, $1,500 on getting it fixed. So I hear y'all when y'all saying that. I get it. It's like you paying all this money every month for a car for 4, 5, 6 years straight. And then on top of that, the other flip side to it is I like what I like.
Then that's the hey, look, that's it right there. Like, cause what you out of all the stuff that you just said, the only thing that was valid and that made sense was
I like what I like.
Mm-hmm.
So the other part didn't make sense with me not spending so much money into a car because
it didn't because look, so I don't know nobody car that breaks down every month, right? Let's be realistic. Nobody car breaks down every month, right? But your car note is coming every month at $600. You are not spending $600 per month repairing the car that you drive right now.
No, that's a lot of money.
Nobody is spending that. Nobody is spending that.
That's a lot of money. Let's just break it down to the average car note is like $350.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't you can't get a brand new car right now for $350.
Kidding me? Bro, my brother just got a 2024 Audi Electron, bro.
Today it's 2026. So his 2024 is a 2023.
But that motherfucker new though, G. The motherfucker ain't have no.
We talking about a new car, bro.
We talking about a spanking new car. Okay, yeah, I get you. Then a brand spanking new car. But you know when your credit score is good, G, you can get them vehicles for $200-$300 a month, bro.
Hey, Slug. You are putting out.
It depends on what kind of car you get. Yeah,
you putting out invalid information right now.
It depends on what kind of car you get, D'Angelo.
Interest rates. Your interest rate right now, the best interest rate you gonna get on a car is 6%.
No, hell no. You get a 3 if you go through your credit union.
Come on, let's be for real.
But we talking about the interest rate, and we talk about the interest rate and what you're gonna end up paying at the end of the day for the car. I thought we was talking about the monthly notes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So come on, a brand new car. Let's go. Let's start with the cheapest brand new car you can get right now. You probably
Versa.
A Nissan Versa or a Honda Accord or something like that.
Honda Accord is not cheap, bro.
They not.
Nissan Versa don't cost no $32,000.
Well, how much is a Nissan
Versa? Might cost like
22,000.
Say it again, Joe.
About 16,000
for a brand new one.
For a brand new Nissan Versa, probably about 16,000. You get an Altima for about 25. Shit.
Let me see.
It's probably cheaper than that.
No,
to tell the truth.
A 2025 Nissan Versa, 22.
You talking about top of the line though? You talking about if you talking about a base model one, you get it for about 15, bro. 2026 Nissan Versa base model, you get it for about 22, about 15.
Nobody buying base models.
I agree with you, but they make them though, so that's why I just said you could find them for about $350. Slugs, right? But like I told you, that you could get a car note for about but D'Angelo.
Hey, bro, 17,000 and a 4% interest rate is not gonna be $350.
But D'Angelo, no, but like I told you earlier, they could get your notes at $300.
Yeah, they can.
They could get it.
Paying longer. You're gonna pay a 72 months for that month.
You gonna pay 72 months for that motherfucker though. But that's what I'm saying.
But
Like
this is
they
how
can
I
get
look
it
at
though.
it though, Day. This is how I look at it. Like I said, I just add it to my bills. I don't see myself not paying a note, so it don't bother me. I don't go and get a vehicle and say like the truck, bro. My mind state wasn't like, oh, I'm finna pay $67,000 for this car and pay it off and it's gonna be mine. No, because in 3 years, I'm not gonna even want this motherfucker no more.
Right. And that's why you had that mindset, because you like
That's why
why you
I
like.
don't. That's what I don't get. See, that's what I don't get. Like I don't. I don't. I don't get people that say I got what the fuck I wanted, but then in 3 years you don't want it. Like that don't make. That's the scam to me. Like you
Good
do
point.
know in 3 years they gonna make something that you want more than this, and now you gonna when is you not gonna be paying bills? Like at some point you're not gonna make the money you making when you get older. So what you gonna just keep on buying cars?
No, at
You know what I'm
that
saying?
point,
So
at that point of time, because I'm an old school junkie. I love an old school car, bro. So at that point in time, I know I have me a vehicle that I can go pay for me a vehicle
but
at that
old
point in
schools are
time.
not as not everyday drivable cars. You know that, Slug. Like you can't drive you're not gonna drive your old school every day, especially as an old head. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, at
I
that
kind of
point in
feel
time, when I
I
get
get what you saying. So like D'Angelo said, hey bro, I'm all for people getting what the fuck they want. They work hard for what they getting, but but and through all of this, it's still sort of a scam. Like D'Angelo said, but I get what you like. You can't never say somebody is scam for them buying what the fuck they want. How can you scam me for coming to get what the fuck I want? Like you know what I'm saying? No, it's not a
Hey,
scam, but I get
I
what
got
you
a quick
saying, Slug.
question. I got a quick question. What y'all think is better, to buy a car and have a note, or just lease?
Buy a
It's
car and have a note.
I heard leasing control the mileage you can use on the car, right?
I feel like
I don't know.
Yeah,
me
they do.
personally, I feel like it depends on what you're trying to do with your car or how you view cars. If you get tired of cars quick, I believe leasing is the best. But if you're just trying to own something, I think financing it is the best. I don't believe like if you feel like Slug just said, I'm gonna be paying bills. If Slugs feel like that, I think the best bet is for him to lease a car.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think
I
so
I,
too.
I just think if Slug feel like he gonna always be paying a bill, then just go lease a car because after 2 years you go swap that bitch instead of
Right.
financing it and going to trade it in. When you got that mindset, it's best to just to lease the car. But if you're trying to own it, no, buy that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But if you got expensive taste, bro, you're gonna always want the new shit. So
Yeah,
and then it also depends on, you know what I'm saying, how much you gonna drive the motherfucker. If you live if you fucking that's your everyday car, you probably need to finance that motherfucker. Because you only got so many miles to put on that motherfucker.
Right. That's why I don't really dig the leasing. I like hitting that road, bro. Like, but I
hey,
guess you can park that motherfucker and get in a rental and hit the road. So
a rare balance say Jeff Bezos drove a 9500, using their taste is an excuse.
Bro, stop. People gotta stop saying that shit, bro. Jeff
It
Bezos
is.
do nothing.
It is, bro.
Bro,
It's an excuse.
Jeff
It is an excuse.
Bezos, Jeff
what? Saying
Bezos,
that's your taste
Jeff,
is an
bro,
excuse?
bro.
That's an excuse for a bad decision. Yeah.
No, that's not, bro. That's Jeff
Bezos,
Bezos do not
Bezos drive
fucking
that shit to the
drive.
airport and get in his jet, nigga.
He don't drive. Is you fucking
Come
you
on,
think
y'all.
that
Y'all,
motherfucker?
Joe, don't stay on the Bezos. That's it. That's
No,
irrelevant.
no, but I just hate when people try to, Bill Gates drove a 1965 Toyota. That stuff was overblown. No, bro, them guys not driving, bro. They getting chauffeured wherever the fuck they going.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Them
I
motherfuckers
don't know
ain't
about y'all, bro, but
them motherfuckers ain't got
I
time to
like to.
drive.
I love to ride clean and comfortable, bro. I've been like that since a shorty. I don't see it ever changing, bro. I love vehicles. I love nice vehicles. I love the leather plush seats. I love the options, and I like it. It's no excuse for me to like. I I don't want to be riding in something where the doors damn near coming off. I don't want to be riding in something where I can't let down the window. And I don't want to be riding in something average or something. I like to ride clean. It's just my type taste. And I don't, it's not an excuse for me to make a bad decision. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it's a bad decision. Like I like what, and I work my ass off. So for me to work the way I work, I believe I should be able to get what the fuck I want to get on top of me handling my responsibilities, doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. It's no different than no offense, but it's no different than you saying, nigga, I don't want no McDonald's. I'm going to Burger King. I like the Whopper. I don't like the Big Mac. I don't think it's no difference. You know, I like
Definitely,
Nikes. I don't like Adidas,
it's
even though the
definitely
Nikes are more expensive.
Slug. It's definitely a difference. Like you're saying, you're telling us that that's your preference, and your preference is fine. But the only thing I'm saying that your preference is not smart financially. And there's nothing you can say that makes it that way. It's only a want that you want to do this. You cannot tell me nothing smart about constantly paying over and over again a car note.
Because that's how much it costs, though. That's how
That's
much that's how much the vehicle costs. That's how much
this nigga really
the
don't see
Whopper.
what we saying, bro.
I don't. I'm trying to. Shit, I'm trying to. No, I get it. If it's your perception that that is too much money for a car. If that's your perception, then fine. I
It
get
is
what you're
because
saying.
no,
But
look, Slug, you can't go nowhere that I can't go in that car.
well,
We
that's
gonna get
because
there.
that's
Look,
because
I'm
your
probably gonna
purpose.
get there faster than you too.
But that's because your purpose. That's because your purpose is to get somewhere fast.
That's what a car for.
But my purpose is to get somewhere comfortably and fast. And what's comfortable for me, you might not give a fuck about. Do that make sense? No?
I think that when you get in a vehicle, the purpose of that vehicle is to get you where you're going, right? But the difference is you want it to get you where it's going, and you want it to look, smell, and feel good.
I do. That's
You,
that's part of the comfortability.
hey, that's bad bitch activity.
You want to look, smell, and feel good is a bad bitch activity, my nigga.
It is, bro.
You looking, smelling, and feeling good is a bad bitch activity.
And when you could just get when the object
Hold on. Let's
the
stay right there
object
for
of
a
the
second.
thing is to get where you going. It's to
No,
get to work.
no. But you just stated something, okay? I want to stay there for a second. You looking, you smelling, and you feeling good is it's feminine activity.
I didn't say that, bro. I
I
didn't
thought
say
you
it
just
was
said
feminine.
that's a bad bitch activity.
I just said that's bad. That's bad bitch activity. I'm not calling you. I'm
Some
not calling you
some
out your name or no shit.
no. Some niggas got work trucks, right? That they
Yes,
use just for work, right? And the
me.
same nigga that got a work truck got an expensive Cadillac or Audi or whatever the fuck you want. He got that too, right?
Yes.
That's a dumb investment for him to get that car.
No, I think it's a dumb invest. I think it's a dumb investment to do it over and over again. I think it's a dumb investment to do it over and over again. To repeat the cycle of paying for some 72 months just to say in 3 years, like you just said, oh, I don't like this no more. I like this. So let me go sign up and start over. Because the purpose of ownership is to actually own, not to
Yeah, but I don't care about owning. I don't care about my thing.
Hey, Slug, hold on. Your shit bogus.
Hey, that nigga, he got scammed out of that phone.
Sure did. It sounds like you said you don't care about owning it. You know what I'm saying? Quit putting your
Yeah, I
down
said
payment
I
down.
care about. Huh?
We can't hear you, Slug. But it sounded like he said he don't care about owning it. Like, fuck, you keep putting that deposit, that down payment.
I think that's what he said. He don't care about owning shit.
I don't. My goal at the end of the day isn't to own the vehicle outright. So why I keep putting the down payment down? Because that $1,000 don't mean shit to me.
Okay.
I can I can give you $1,000 so I can utilize this vehicle for the time I want to utilize it, for the 3 or 4 years or the 2 years until I feel that I want to do something different. I just don't judge. I just don't judge you for your preference. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't say it might be a bad decision to me, but I don't say you wrong because it's a bad decision for me, nigga. It might not be a bad decision for you. So I don't think you're wrong in it.
No. Hey, Slug. What this is we've already zeroed in on the fact that this is your preference. We've already zeroed in on that. But like I said, no matter what you say, fiscally, monetarily, financially, it just doesn't. It don't make sense. But we all do things that don't make sense just because we want to.
What about like let's take it off of vehicles. What about clothes?
Same thing. That's on my list. I got a list. That's on my list.
So buying some expensive clothes is a bad investment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But because the purpose of clothes is to cover your body, right? So you don't be out here ass naked.
Facts.
So do you own any name brand clothing?
I own a lot of name brand clothing.
Why? Because it's your preference to have that, or you liked it?
Yes.
But you think it was a bad investment? I kind of agree. Like, but that's only because my money.
I think it's a bad investment. I'm sitting right here with a brand new pair of mics. I'm probably not gonna put these joints on for another 3 years. You know what I'm saying? But I went my dumb ass to the store and bought them because they mics. You know what I'm saying? I seen them. Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Let me get them joints. You know what I'm saying? We all have vices. I'm not saying, son, the only thing I'm saying is that's not smart. It wasn't smart for me to go buy a pair of gym shoes that cost that much money that I'm not gonna wear for another 3 years. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one that do it. I'm just pointing it out.
But I think that's over the top, because what the fuck? You're gonna wear them within 3 years, my nigga.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's horrible. Nigga, I'm driving this car every day. I'm not finna buy no shoes that I'm not gonna wear. If I know I'm not gonna wear them for 3 years.
I got a room full of shoes, and 60% of them I ain't never put them on.
That's bad bitch activity.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is, bro. It really is. Hey, Jeff say that he agreed. The older he get, he don't give a fuck about clothes. Yeah, it's man, bro. It's we do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is, but it's definitely not. It's definitely dumb. Because if I got on a plain white t-shirt and you got on a white t-shirt that say Sean John, you dress better than me? I mean, of course I'm throwing Sean John because that's the first thing. I was gonna say, I
know good damn well this nigga ain't just say Sean John.
I mean, but you get what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying?
A gas station white tee might feel different than the polo white tee, my dude. That's all. I think fashion, when it comes to clothes, for me, I go by the feel of the shit. It ain't gotta have the logo all on the front. It just gotta have it on the back, but it's gonna feel different than that gas station shirt though. That's all. That's how I feel about the clothes.
I was gonna bring that up because you got Italian leather, silk, like all this type of shit it drives the price range of the material. So that's why people pay so much, not per se just because of the name, but you pay for what you get. You pay for what you get. If you want and that cheap ass gas station shit, throw it in the washer one time, it's over with.
Nah, it depends on what type of which one you get from the gas station. Because you can get some
But
good quality white
yeah,
tea at the
yeah.
gas station.
But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying though? It ain't gonna be polo though. It ain't Ralph though.
Hey, shout out Rare Balance, man. Appreciate you for
Hell
rocking.
yeah.
Make sure you hit that subscribe, man. We live every Tuesday for Talk Shit Tuesday, 8:15. But yeah, I'm trying a slug. I'm trying to work my way out of that when it comes to the expensive clothes and designer, and I'm doing a pretty good job at the shit actually. You know what I'm saying? From what I used to be, I definitely look for more bargains than I used to, because my closet full. Like when you're a laborer and you I used to wear a uniform to work every day. So we would get together, the homies, we'd get together on Sunday to watch football, and I come in that motherfucker fly. And they be like, dude, we just watching the game. What is you on? I'm like, bro, I wear a uniform every day.
Yeah.
On the motherfucking weekend, I'm putting it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it on.
Hey, like I say, when I was working at that steel mill, I had to have on steel toe boots, jeans. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a t-shirt every this how I'm dressing every day, so I wasn't buying no motherfucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? Then I look around, I ain't got shit to wear when it's time to go out because I just go to work. That's all I've been doing, going to work. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I had to stop that shit. I need to start back buying clothes because I ain't got shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to all that shit, bro, all that shit is it's a scam, bro. I feel like all that shit is a scam, bro. It cost, like D'Angelo just said, he got a pair of Jordans sitting right there. It probably costed $20 to make them damn Jordans. And just because they threw a name on it, motherfuckers will go out and pay $250 for them. I'm cool, bro. Like, I'm cool.
It
That
ain't
shit
just
don't
any
matter to me.
name.
The cars don't matter to me. Clothes don't matter. I think it's preference. Like I just said, like with slugs, bro. It's all about what you want, man. If you got the
Yeah.
money to pay for it, and like I said earlier, man, what D'Angelo said, like they tell you that, when you make the money, you have a better life. It gives you options. Like it's just that, bro. You got
Yeah.
options.
Yeah,
You
that's a
got
good point.
options. That's all money do, bro. It gives you options. If Slugs want to spend $70,000 on a car, then when him making the money he make, it gives him that option. That's that
True.
simple. If you
But
want to go buy the Jordans, it gives you that option to do it. But if you don't make that type of money, you gotta move the way you supposed to move. That don't mean that your life not necessarily better. You just don't have the options. But you might still like the shit you buying. Like D'Angelo said, you go to the gas station and buy a good quality white t-shirt. It's not gonna be better than a fucking goddamn it t-shirt that somebody go pay $300 for, because that shirt just gonna fit your body better. You know what I'm saying? And
I
it's
think
just
that's
that simple, man.
I think that's 1,000% true because at the end of the day, where the discrepancy come in at is when we compare what our options are to another person's options. I think that's where the disagreement or the confusion come in is when I compare what I can get compared to what the fuck Michael Jordan can do with his motherfucking money.
There you
And
go.
that's what we'll say. That's the dumbass option. Nah, nigga, it's dumb for you, nigga, because you really ain't got the option like that right now to
Matter of
do it.
fact,
Because maybe if you had that option, you wouldn't be looking at my option as it's being dumb.
or matter of fact, I give you even better a
Not
better
necessarily,
analogy.
for
I give you a better analogy. People laugh at the jeans Jordan well. Jordan could wear them jeans because you know he can afford 1,000 pair of jeans you got on. Do you know how crazy that is for a motherfucker that ain't got more money than me laughing at what I got on?
Right.
Like, do you know how delusional you are? Like people out here actually cracking jokes on a man, and you got on his shoes. Like, is you kidding me?
And
Like
then
that.
especially when he wears some shoes that ain't released to the public, niggas be telling some, what are those? Nigga, his shoes.
Like
Fuck.
exactly. Like, come on. Like, exactly. Like you laughing at a man that got his brand on him. Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like like what are we doing here? Like, you serious laughing at this man because he got on some? Why is he wearing those? Like, I see people talk about rich people all the time, bro. Like, but people don't understand that when you get to that stature, it's kind of like Slug said, bro. You start to know what shit means. You start to know what shit costs. You start to know,
Right.
like 50 Cent said, like, man, I know that shirt costs fucking $2.50 to make. So I'm gonna go buy a regular T-shirt. God damn it, I'm not gonna spend $200 on a white T-shirt. Like, no, like Scott said, the shirt feel good and it look good. Put that motherfucker on, man. It don't
Hey, Day,
necessarily
remember
mean
we was
you
at the
ain't.
gym a long time ago, and you asked me, you was like, what kind of compression pants are them? I was like, these Jordan. You was like, you out your goddamn man. I ain't spending all that money.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's like,
Goddamn right, bro.
that nigga say, you out your goddamn man.
Hell yeah. You go on Amazon and get a 6-pack for fucking $22.99. Oh, it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm not wrapped into all that hoopla stuff, bro. Like, that shit don't impress. Cars don't impress me. Like I told you, I put my money into my crib. That's why I spend the most of my time, bro.
I understand that too.
That's why I spend the most
Hey,
of my
nothing feel
time, bro.
better. Sit down in my chair and watch my TV with the surround sound on. God damn it. You
For
know?
real. The most money you should spend the most money you should spend money on is the couches you sit on and the bed you lay in. That's it.
Mhm.
facts.
You don't know how important that type of shit is.
You right. You right.
But shit, it's only so much money you can spend on them.
Shit.
Shit.
But you're gonna get a new bed every month, nigga.
They got some motherfucking beds out here, boy, that cost, man.
Hell
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you're gonna get a
Bro,
new
they
one there
got a
after,
bed.
after you get the after
They
you get
got a
the
bed
most
out here that
plush
costs
couch.
12K, bro.
Yeah, but after you get the most plush couch and the most plush bed, then you're gonna move forward to spending money on other stuff. And then look at
Like
me.
what?
I ain't been in my crib. Shit, whatever else you want. Like it's only so much money you can spend on the couch and on the bed.
Yeah, but when shit don't impress you like that, like comfortability impress me, bro. That's what impresses me. Comfortability, right? I spent some money on some nice fucking comfortable shoes. Not no Jordans. Jordan is a basketball player. I'm not spending no $200 on a pair of shoes where the man that made them wore them for fucking 36 minutes a fucking day. I'm not spending $200. Now I spent some $200 on some nice pair of fucking comfortable Air Max or something. Yeah. But some
Yeah, that
Jordans,
I love everybody.
man, get the fuck out. You kidding me?
I
I
love
remember
I
I, was-
love
I
man.
remember I was in a store one day and this chick gonna say, man, I spent $200 on these shoes. My feet should not be hurt. I said, he was a basketball player, right? Like they don't pose to be comfortable. They don't. There are some very uncomfortable shoes. Jordan even said it. What did he say in the documentary? He said, man, that was the worst game. Like when he played the Knicks and he put on the old mics, he like, man, them shoes are uncomfortable.
Cause his feet grew, nigga.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
hey,
bro.
hey, Buddha the
Hell
Them
MC
some
no.
say,
uncomfortable, them
Hell no.
flat ass shoes, bro. What'd you say, D'Angelo?
hey, Buddha the MC say, so just because they rich, they above getting roasted for looking stupid. Side note, I get the sentiment though.
Wait. So, okay. So let me give you this analogy, Buddha.
You broke up.
If 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 a nigga if a nigga don't take this no hard way, Buddha. I'm just asking you this question. If a nigga smokes your girl, can you roast him and say, nigga, I hit her too? Like that don't make sense. Like do you like that shit makes no sense. Like if a nigga done smoked your girl, how can you roast that nigga? Like nigga, is you serious? Like nigga, she ain't kiss you. I don't give a fuck. I smoked the nigga. Like that's the analogy of you roasting a rich man, bro. Like he above credit. Like come on, man. Like you could talk about investments he make or something else, but the what he wear, like come on, dog.
But again, so I kind of agree. I kind of
Man.
agree to what Buddha's saying, but because he rich don't mean we can't laugh at this nigga for looking goofy.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that too. Like,
Nah,
Hey,
yeah,
bro.
because
Hey,
Migos be
look,
looking
look.
crazy.
Hey, look. What if you laughed at him and he
Nick
said, "Nigga,
Cannon be looking stupid.
I'll buy your life." You gonna get offended. You gonna get offended.
he on your ass, D'Angelo.
There you go with this shit.
No. I'm just saying, like, bro, you do know these niggas can afford whatever the fuck, bro. It's when you get to it, like D'Angelo, bro. Like D'Angelo just said, when I was working, and what's the name? My attire every day was my uniform. Do you know how crazy it is for a motherfucker that's not working to talk about a nigga wearing a uniform?
I never
Is.
said nobody
He
about me.
makes sense. I'm trying to argue with him. He making sense though. He making.
I
What I'm
never
saying,
said
Slug.
nobody was arguing with me about that.
Hey, Slug. Hey, look though, Slugs. You walk up and they be like, hey, look at this motherfucker going to work and shit.
Right.
Are you serious? Do you know how crazy that sounds? You laughing at me for having a job, and you standing on the fucking block. Like, come on, man. Like this is what we have came to try to make fun of people for being themselves. Like
I think that's a
Jordan
bad
wear,
example, Joe.
how?
For one, speaking on me, I never said nobody was laughing at me for wearing a uniform.
Now I'm just saying if they did. I'm not saying they laugh at you for wearing you, but people get laughed at for going to work. You on your way to work, motherfucker. Look at him. He got to go to work. Yeah.
So Buddha say, so what you saying is only broke people can be roasted.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying, bro.
That's what it sounds like you saying.
Listen to me, bro. Roasting somebody for what they like to wear and you can't even afford his lifestyle is crazy.
That does not
I
make.
think what he's saying is Scottie Pippen can roast Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you can't.
I know that probably was a bad example.
No.
LeBron James probably can roast Jordan because
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying be in the same tax bracket, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but Joe, you tax bracket, bro. Listen, Joe, you putting a monetary value on everything, bro, and you can't, because you could have a we all got that friend that we got a better job than, we got a better car than, but you know when he come around, he finna roast the whole motherfucking room, and it's funny, and that's okay.
And you can hurt, and he can roast and say what he want to say, but at the end of the day, somebody with sense gonna be like, this motherfucker stupid. Like,
no,
I'm just saying, I am.
Hey, Joe, let me tell you something. If we all us on here right now, we go to the gym and we finna hoop, and you go in your gym bag and pull out some Pro Wings, and we know you can afford some mics and whatever other shoe you want, we shouldn't roast you.
If I'm better than you, you not.
You obviously ain't. You got some Pro Wings.
Hey Scott. Bro, Shaq.
Is that not gonna make it unfunny?
Karl Malone sold his shoes. Karl Malone sold his shoes in Kmart, bro. Who said something? The man is a Hall of Famer.
Is that not
No,
gonna
it's
make it
not. Like
funny?
you will have to
So
be, bro.
look,
I'm
if you
sorry,
put
bro.
on
You will have to
Joe,
be crazy to me,
Joe,
bro.
if you put on some pro
You,
wings and you come in the gym and rock them, every joke that fly your way is gonna be hilarious, and nobody's gonna give a damn how much money you make.
shit.
It ain't gonna be
Shit.
no game played that day.
Man,
It ain't gonna be nobody's gonna be in no shape to play a game if you come in there with some pro wings on.
I promise you, it's going to be the crowd you're around. If you're around a lot of broke motherfuckers, of course motherfuckers gonna get jokes and get giggles out of it. But if you're around motherfuckers that got bread, they're gonna be like, "What's funny?"
No, they not.
Hey, look, hey Scott,
No, they not.
What up?
hey Scott, I
Yeah.
will bet you, and I can't prove this, but tell me if I'm wrong. I will bet you anything in the world that Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos ain't find Jordan wearing Jordan ass funny. I bet you they didn't.
I
bet you they don't.
either, but they not
Say
from
what?
I bet you that they don't find Jordan wearing Jordan ass jeans funny. Bill Gates, Jeff
Wow.
Bezos, fucking Pharrell. None. I bet you they don't. They gonna be like, "What's funny?"
Hey Joe, I find
Wears what he
Pharrell
want.
funny than a motherfucker. He's a little fat. The
Okay.
way he dressed, the way he look.
Okay, but hey, bro, you have to be crazy though. The man is a cultural icon when it comes to fashion. How is you
He's a
laughing at this
weirdo.
man? You could call it what you want.
He's a
But
weirdo.
you-
Andre
you
3000. He's a weirdo.
So you mad at Andre 3000
I'm
for
not.
dressing up. You
Nah,
find
all
it
I'm
funny.
saying is they not
You find
above
it-
getting laughed at, Joe.
You call it what you want. I didn't say above being laughed at. But for you to not be in the same tax bracket and have jokes about this man, it's crazy to me. It's just
I
it.
got-
I'm not.
Hey, bro, Joe, we be on here having jokes about everybody rich that's richer than us.
Hey, bro, I'm not laughing at shit about. Hey, I better have something better than what he got. I'm telling you that. I better have something better than what you got. And this the crazy thing
No,
about
you
it.
always laughing.
This the-
You
this
always
the
laughing
crazy-
at people, bro.
This the crazy thing though. Adam Sandler could come outside with some motherfucking basketball shorts on and some fucking goddamn it now later socks and some fucking goddamn it pro wings and a fucking thermo, and y'all would be like, "Oh, that's just how he is." It makes no sense. This is why I said it's laughable, bro. It's laughable.
It ain't.
We deep. It
That's what we're
is.
talking about. That's what we're
Jordan
talking
is
about.
not from our fucking culture. Stop saying he is.
He's not from our culture.
No, he's not. Stop saying he is. Jordan black, but Jordan is not from. It's not from our culture, bro. Just get with the program, bro. He's not. Jordan is
Wait.
not. Jordan was fucking born in what 1960 what 3? When was Jordan born, bro?
In the 60s.
1963 or something like that.
63.
He was brought up wearing what he wear. If you go find a person that was brought up in 1963, they damn near gonna dress like Jordan. And y'all laugh at him.
My mama don't dress like
No
Joe.
sense to me. So your mama out here trying to dress like a 19-year-old.
She don't dress like no 19-year-old, but she don't
Man,
dress
get the
like
fuck
Mike
outta here,
either.
bro. Compared to a woman, she do. From a woman point of view, she do. I guarantee you that. I bet you if you saw the people that laugh at Jordan, the females that's the same age as the people laughing at Jordan will look at your mama and laugh at the way she's dressed.
Hey, Joe. Again, you know, we using extremes. We talking about you bringing up Michael Jordan and all that. I said if Joe come in the gym with some pro wings on,
I don't think that,
and
bro.
everybody in the gym knows that Joe can afford to buy him a pair of Jordans, we gonna smoke your ass in that motherfucker. And that's just the way it go.
I don't, but I bet you we all in the same tax bracket in there.
Yeah, we are.
I guarantee you, if I was fucking worth fucking $200 million and I walked out some pro wings, y'all wouldn't laugh at me.
Yes, the fuck we would. That's what I'm
Get the
trying.
fuck
That's
outta
what
here,
I'm. That's
bro.
what I'm trying to say, bro.
Bro. Gilbert
Hey, I
Arenas
got a
made it.
question.
Gilbert Arenas made it famous for paying and fucking any type of shoe he wanted to, bro. Stop it. And he's rich. And nobody had a fucking problem with it.
Why does money always got to be an example with this nigga, man?
I'm just being real, bro. You saying that. Go ahead, Slugs. I know you've been. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just got a question that's kind of willing it back a little bit. I know we kind of got off a little bit, but what did y'all answer with the scamming shit? Get with the program or try to deviate and, you know what I mean, avoid the shit. Like all the shit we named about the scams of this world. What is y'all solution to it? I mean, I know it's not much you could do, but I just want to hear what's y'all solution to the scamming shit.
Some of those things that we brought up, there was a solution. Like, of course, there is no solution to the number one thing that we brought up in the very beginning of insurance, that because that's a law. It's a law that you got to have it. So ain't no solution to that. But to the other ones we brought up, like more money equals a better life, college versus trade, brand names, all those are things that we can do something about and that we can change.
Yeah, a lot of shit ain't no solution for, like taxes. Ain't shit. What we about to do about that?
Ain't no solution for that.
Yeah, it's just shit that it just come out your check automatically, man. Like I say, the insurance you supposed to have, and then just like when Obama taxed the hell out of people for not having health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go get this Obamacare or not, you better get it from your job or it's gonna come out your tax. He was taking that shit. So it's no solution for that. So a lot of this shit is not solution based. That's why we saying it's a scam. You don't have to get subscriptions to HBO and Cinemax and all. You don't have to do that. You could just watch basic TV if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're saying. I think that's a scam for them to break it up like the way they do. So you have to pay for each individual channel specifically just to have that shit on your TV. So I feel like that's a scam, but that's a scam that we don't have to fall into. You know.
Hey, Joe.
What up?
Jeff say he got a question. Will you wear Pro Wings to the gym to hoop in?
Who, me?
Yeah.
If Pro Wings is what I like, yes, I will.
That's not what he asked. He asked, will you wear Pro Wings?
You can't ask me that. What I because I've been told, Slugs, from the beginning of this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Slugs. It's all preference. It's all about what you like. It's all about what you like. I have been saying that from the beginning. It's all about preference. So Jordan likes.
Why you can't answer the question?
Okay, bro. Never mind, bro. I'm not answering.
Why you can't answer the question? It's a valid question.
Because if I like the Pro Wings, I will wear them. Hey, Scott. Wait. Scott. Wait, watch this. Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
90% of the time, what shoes I hoop in?
Steph.
Do people laugh at Steph's?
Yep.
Thank you. So what are we talking about here? Preference is I enjoy Steph. I like Steph. If Steph fucking went and got some shoes from Kmart, I'm going to buy my shoes from Kmart.
But Joe, check this out. They laughing at you because Steph's shoes ugly.
You're not.
Pro Wings don't. I don't give a fuck what they look like.
It doesn't matter, bro. You're not getting the point. Stephon Marbury sold fucking Starberries, and people buy them. What they was Pro Wings. What are we talking about? People
you said you had some.
I absolutely had. I most certainly had some.
This is what I'm saying, bro. We gotta stop acting like it's not preference, bro.
It wasn't Pro Wings plastic.
Stop acting like it is not preference. That's just like saying, well, people come to the. I want in the 70s. People hooped in Chucks. You can't catch me hooping in no fucking Chucks because they not
Now
comfortable.
they right.
I'm not
They got a
doing it.
point too.
I'm
Look, they
talking
got a
about
point too,
preference,
D'Angelo. Because
bro.
He don't.
listen,
'Cause he didn't answer his
D'Angelo. You know what's popping right now that we laughed at niggas for wearing growing up.
Yup.
What's popping
Thank
right now? Them
Person.
New Balances, and them fucking Sauconys, G.
And aces.
Nah,
Aces,
nah.
I'm
bro.
older than. Hey, look.
New Balance and Sauconys was cool in high school. When I was in high school.
And New
Scott.
Balance. I'm
Them
older than
aces,
y'all,
Scott.
bro.
Hey Scott, them aces, they sell them in Walmart. Walmart sold out of them bitches. You couldn't find them in Walmart because some celebrity put them on and everybody wanted them then.
All right, I get it, but I'm just
That's what I'm
saying.
saying, bro. It's all about preference, bro.
So
Yeah.
he asking you then, are pro wings your preference?
So who be no, they not. What does that mean?
That means a lot.
No, it doesn't.
It do.
How does it help your argument when
Because
I'm telling you
ain't gonna put them on because I'm gonna smoke
because
you.
no, it's not because I think you're gonna talk about me. I think that's some clown shit for you to get mad at what somebody else wear. That's some clown shit.
We're
But
not
I'm
mad
telling
at
you,
what you wearing. We're
Jordan
clowning you.
Jordan
We're not mad at you. We laughing at you.
Okay, so it's clown shit
You're
to
a
laugh
joke.
at what somebody like to make. So this is what I'm telling you, right? Jordan, right? Okay, so let me ask you this. Since you want to go there with it, right?
Hey,
Since you
hold
wanna-
on, Joe. Shout out Funk Congress. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button for us, man. He say McGregor shoes from Walmart. I didn't know that.
What now? Watch this. Hey, Slug still on here?
Yeah.
Slug.
Yeah, I'm here.
Didn't he just tell you it's crazy for you to pay a car note, right?
Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
Slug saw you in your fucking 2002, whatever you got, and was like, huh, yo, goofy ass, look at that regular ass car. What would you say? You would be like, shit, you the dumb one for paying a car note. You know why? Because it makes sense. It makes sense to you and your preference. Well, okay, so why would you laugh at somebody that's paying a car note that's roasting you about not paying a car note?
Because of Pro Wings is a one-time purchase.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Hey, Slug, can I ask you something?
Hold on, Joe. What Cat Williams said? Do you know what consecutive mean, nigga?
Let me ask you something.
After the motherfucking other.
So let me ask you something. Hey, Slugs, is somebody driving?
Joe fell out.
He broke up.
Slugs, is somebody driving in a 2002 Malibu equivalent to somebody wearing Pro Wings? To you?
Yeah.
You. So how can you tell me your 2002 Malibu don't look stupid as fuck to a person that got a 2026 Benz? Fuck, whatever. Matter of fact, I got something even better. Let's say we all going out. Right? We all going out to the club. Slugs pull up in his motherfucking goddamn 2026 Volkswagen. Scott pull up in his 2026 Escalade. I pull up in my 2026 Expedition, and you pull up in a 2002 Malibu. But we laugh at you, but we got a car note. What would you say? Look at this stupid motherfucker pull up in this. You ain't got a car note.
I'm gonna always be able to fire back.
No. Would you think?
Because I'm witty. Because what I'm gonna do?
Do you think we are crazy and laughing at you for not having a car note and got to the same place we got to?
No, because
you same matter of time. Do you think we crazy for laughing at you? And we gonna go home and pay our $800 a month.
That's the point I'm trying to make, Joe. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't think you crazy. I don't think you crazy for wearing Pro Wings. I just think you not above getting smoked.
No. You not get.
You can wear what you wanna.
Okay.
You can wear what you wanna. You can drive what you wanna, and you can joke me about my 2002.
Your
You
argument
listen,
is
listen,
not
Joe.
your argument
Joe,
is not my argument though,
But listen
D'Angelo.
for a second. Listen, you can laugh at me and joke with me about me driving a 2002. That's valid. You know what I'm saying? Just like I can laugh at you and joke with you about you putting on
Oh,
some motherfucking pro wings in
So, but
2023.
my question to you is
The whole point is nobody's above the smoke.
No, that's not my argument to you.
It
But
sounds
I
like
didn't
it.
say I didn't tell you that you should be fucking goddamn it. You should be fucking hung for talking about Jordan. I said you sound stupid. That's what I said.
And
A
that's
person
right.
a person that has a person that want to roast somebody for living the life that they want to live is clownish shit to me. That's stupid. You gotta be dumb as fuck if you fucking work at McDonald's showing people in McDonald's pictures of Jordan wearing motherfucking goddamn it Jordan ass, but you got on a pair of his fucking Jordans working at McDonald's. You're a fucking clown. I'm sorry.
Damn.
You saved up your whole check and went and bought my shoes, but you walking around the store laughing at me wearing some Jordan ass jeans. Your clown ass. If I was the manager at the, I'll fire your ass. Hey man, now you ain't good for this.
You just said 15 minutes ago, buy what you like. 15 minutes ago. You just
that's
said
what I
so
said.
If that person want to bounce some Jordans at McDonald's, then whoop-de-fucking do.
Exactly. I've been said that. I've been said your preference is your preference.
But that again, back to what Buddha said 20 minutes ago. When you make that choice, you not above the smoke. No, money don't put you above the smoke.
Jeff Bezos.
Hold on, Joe.
Jeff Bezos can roast them.
Hold on, Joe. You keep saying like the richest man in the world can't get laughed at because he's the richest man in the world. And that is the dumbest shit in the world to think.
Hey. I give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example. The prime example where you are wrong at is people carry around what to prove that rappers don't got money. What do they carry around, Scott? What do people carry around?
Diamond Tusker.
Exactly, right? They roast them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But people praise Oprah for saying she wear fake jewelry.
So
why? But why? Why? This is what I'm telling you. People is preference, bro. Oprah wear fake jewelry. But to y'all, if you are part of what we consider supposed to be the culture, you can't do that. It's all about preference, bro. If I want to wear fake jewelry and you are broken in me, how is it that you got the right to say something to me? Are you sick? Do you know how dumb you sound? Like, you know why people don't say nothing to Oprah? Because they know Oprah can afford their whole family. She can buy them and put them on a plantation and pay them.
Hey, Joe, you take a second and listen for me for one quick second. Just one. Take a second. Listen. My whole point is, no matter how much money you have, you can be roasted, bro.
And I'm not saying you can't.
You've been saying all night that you can't.
No. What I said was you sound like a clown doing it. I gave you the point. If I smoke your wife, how you sound dumb calling me ugly, nigga? I fuck your wife. Nigga, you not dumb that sound like dumb.
Man, these examples.
Yeah. You can roast me and say, yeah, you ugly, you this, the other. But I fucked your wife. You sound dumb.
These examples be so extreme, bro.
Bro, like, I'm giving you an example
to
make you understand.
Nobody can crack a joke on Jeff Bezos.
Never said that.
Nobody can crack a joke on Elon Musk.
Never said that.
I was only on here for 2 minutes and Slug started roasting my head.
I never said nobody is above roasting.
You did, because you
But
said what a
if
motherfucker look
Slugs,
like. Michael Jordan got $1 billion. What
this is what I'm
you gonna
saying.
say to him?
This is what I'm saying. Hey Slugs, watch this. Hey Slugs, if you was on the camera and had on a worse hat than Scott, would you roast his hat?
Probably not.
You get what I'm trying to say
Probably
now?
not.
You
Because he ain't
sound
finna get on
dumb,
my
bro.
shit.
You sound dumb.
Finna get on my
Like it
shit.
don't make sense, bro. How can you roast a motherfucker that got like you roasting Jordan and you got on his shoes? That's bro, that's crazy to me, bro. Like I'm sorry.
Man, you overvalue money like a motherfucker, bro.
It's not overvalued.
You think rich people not dorks?
You
know what I'm saying? That's the craziest shit.
Hey,
in the
D'Angelo,
world, man.
I don't think you hear me. I don't think you hear me, D'Angelo.
You think if they got money, they can't be some fucking dorks.
Hey, Scott, do you understand that I'm saying? I think you can roast Jordan. I just think you stupid for doing it. I think you're dumb for telling Jordan.
I understand both points.
That's all I'm saying. I understand you can roast him. Yes, you can roast Jordan. Yes, you can.
So
but
Joe, you don't crack jokes on
like,
nobody who got more money than you.
Oh my God, bro! I don't talk about what people wear. I don't. I never do. Never. I never be like you. Why you got that?
I do. Goddamn
None
it.
of that shit.
Now,
if you came to me, if you came to me and you was like, I'm looking for a job, and you got on a motherfucking goddamn in a flannel and some fucking chucks and some fucking what's name, I'm like, well, you shouldn't be wearing that, motherfucker. What the fuck you got that on for? Hey. I say that. Hey. If you came to me, but I'm not gonna be like a motherfucker like I give you a prime example, right?
Wait, Joe. Wait, hold on, Joe. When me and Leon went to that battle rap event, and Leon came in that motherfucker in that halter top, and I roasted him. You was laughing your ass off. What the fuck you talking about?
Hell no.
I don't remember laughing at you saying that about Leon. I don't. Pull it up and show me.
I remember we was all laughing at Leon at the gym.
Leon came into a hold on. I'm already laughing. Leon came into a battle rap event with a halter top, nigga.
Yeah,
he had on a wife beater. Got that stomach out of shit.
Man.
Hey, look, I give you a prime example of what of why I like the shit that I be like that I will criticize with people, right? I saw all these motherfuckers go to New York. A lot of motherfuckers on my social media go to New York to see Jay-Z this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And every motherfucker down my timeline had on New York paraphernalia.
That blew me.
I'm thinking about hats, New York shirts. I love New York. Bro, you from Chicago. You won't find New York motherfuckers doing that shit, bro.
Never, no
way. If Kanye West was here in Chicago and New York niggas came here, they gonna rep New York. All these goofy motherfuckers from now that's something I would do. Because you going to New York and repping New York like you from fucking New York. You could have went there with a fucking Cubs hat on or something. No, that's not being what Jay is. Like you could be a fan, bro, but come on now.
Yeah, that's
all this New York shit. Like now, I think that shit is it's cool, but that's not me. Like
that shit kind of smart. Listen, that shit kind of smart because them New York niggas gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. You coming there? See what the fuck they did at the championship game.
I don't think it's. I don't think that would have been that type of crowd, bro. Like I don't think that would have been that type of crowd. But I just feel like all these I hate that for like you could be a fan of Jay-Z, but you ain't gotta go there and I love New York and New York fitted hat on and all this New York shit and come on, man, get the fuck out of here.
Right, knowing you don't wear none of that shit at home.
Boy, I don't own a New York hat.
I got a Yankee hat, but I'm not fit. I wear it because I want to wear it. You know, it's blue. It's like they got other blue stuff. I got Pirates hats. I got Indiana hats. But I'm not finna go to New York and be out there repping New York like I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. Like that shit was some corny shit to me, D'Angelo. That was some corny shit to me.
It was
But
super
that's it.
cool.
Huh?
Hey, Dave say, Joe, you seen what happened to the Spurs fans? Hey, Dave, that's different.
That's different, bro.
New York, they ain't just whooping on. They don't just whoop on motherfuckers for coming in there with
Repping their city.
repping their city.
Right, they don't do that.
Everywhere I ever go, I got Chicago on. Wherever the fuck I go.
Yeah, I'm with
And
you
then
on
I
that.
don't think it would have been that type of crowd, bro. Like, I don't think it would have been that. Like, man, you going to Chicago? Hey, what the fuck? We in New York. We represent. I don't think that shit would have been like. Now, if you was there acting an ass like fuck New York, I like, yeah, niggas got on your ass. But
right,
like, you ain't being disrespectful about repping your city, bro. I just feel like every fucking person down my timeline had on New York jerseys, New York this. Like, come on, bro. Like, get the
Derek
fuck out
Jeter
here, bro.
jerseys and shit.
Hey,
I'm
that
like,
shit was weak as
Look,
hell, bro.
Patrick Ewing.
that's why them New York motherfuckers act the way they act.
I swear, dog. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
I didn't like that, D'Angelo. I'm with you on that. That was some corny shit, bro. But that's not me roasting a motherfucker because of what they wearing. It's just me like, that's some corny shit for y'all to be like boasting and pushing that shit forward, bro.
Hey Jeff, no bullshit. That man had on. He had every muscle out. You know what I'm saying? he had every muscle out, Joe.
Hey, D'Angelo, I roasted him before at the gym because he hooping that shit. I was like, "Gee, why the fuck you out here with a sports bra on?" Nigga? He's like, "What the fuck you mean? Football players wear this." I'm like, "Nigga, you don't see where we at? This ain't football."
When Lee asked that anyway, you talked to him?
He was
here.
Yeah, he was on, but he never said shit.
Well, look, niggas started to roast me at the gym because I got a custom made Bulls jersey. He got my name and number on the back. And motherfuckers, who the fuck is that? What number, nigga? Where you get that shit from? United Center, motherfucker.
Yeah, I got a cuz one like that.
Yeah, they made it. Shit,
right, and it's not. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you went to a Cubs game, the motherfucker be like, "Hey man, I don't know nobody that played for the Cubs named Friend," and you be like, "Motherfucker, that's me." Hey man, and get the roast in your ass. You gonna be looking like, I paid for it. It's my jersey. I put whatever I want.
There the fuck you go.
Right.
And
But that don't mean
you ain't gonna be like.
That don't mean I'm above the roast though.
But don't they look stupid for roasting a person that's doing what they want to do?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It looks stupid for somebody to be roasting a man that could buy your family. Like, real talk. Jordan could buy a motherfucking family, bro.
That's where I'm disagreeing with you at, bro.
He can't buy a motherfucking family?
No, that you know what I'm saying. You gotta. I'm not making it about the money. You know what I'm saying.
But it is about the money.
It ain't about the money because
it is.
Because you can because you rich don't mean because you rich don't mean goddamn it that I can't joke with you. But hey,
I'm not saying you can't. But go ahead.
Hey, but we're gonna wrap this one up and going on into a different segment. I'm about to play this video. Slug, I hope you're watching so you can comment on it. But this is about making a choice on kind of telling our children the truth about their family and what they born into. Let me put this on real quick. Hold on with this shit. I gotta take this chat off. Here we go.
Kids will know exactly why I chose to be distant from my family. Before somebody say, don't poison your kids against your family, Let me stop you right there. There's a difference between teaching hate and teaching discernment. When children get old enough to understand, I'm not gonna lie to protect grown people's reputation. I'm gonna tell them the truth in an age appropriate way. And not because I want them to hate nobody, but because I love them enough to prepare them. See, we teach our kids not to get in cars with strangers. We teach them not to accept candy from strangers. We teach them to watch out for predators that they'll never meet. But somehow people think it's wrong to teach your children how to recognize manipulation from people that they already know. Now, I'm gonna teach my children what guilt trip look like. I'm gonna teach them that blood don't cancel out abuse. I'm gonna teach them that somebody crying don't automatically make them the victim. I'm gonna teach them that an apology without change behavior is just another manipulation tactic. I'm gonna teach them that they don't owe anybody unlimited access just because they share DNA. I'm gonna teach them that respect your elders never meant accept disrespect from your elders. I'm gonna teach them how to say no without explaining themselves, how to leave a room without feeling guilty, how to set boundaries without feeling like the bad person, how to recognize who only call when they need something, how to create chaos, then blame the person who finally speaks up. Because some of the most dangerous people that you'll ever meet ain't gonna arrive wearing no ski mask. Sometimes they'll arrive carrying the same last name. Before y'all twist my words, hear me clearly. I'm not trying to make my children hate nobody. I'm trying to make sure they never confuse love with obligation. Because I wasn't protected by the adults who should have protected me. My children will be. That's how cycles end. Not by pretending nothing happened, but making sure it never happened again. My kids.
Now the volume was down a little bit on the, so I'm gonna spin it again real quick because the volume was down.
But
Will know exactly why I chose to be distant from my family. And before somebody say, don't poison your kids against your family, let me stop you right there. There's a difference between teaching hate and teaching discernment. When children get old enough to understand, I'm not gonna lie to protect grown people's reputation. I'm gonna tell them the truth in an age appropriate way. And not because I want them to hate nobody, but because I love them enough to prepare them. See, we teach our kids not to get in cars with strangers. We teach them not to accept candy from strangers. We teach them to watch out for predators that they'll never meet. But somehow people think it's wrong to teach your children how to recognize manipulation from people that they already know. Now, I'm gonna teach my children what guilt tripping look like. I'm gonna teach them that blood don't cancel out abuse. I'm gonna teach them that somebody crying don't automatically make them the victim. I'm gonna teach them that an apology without change behavior is just another manipulation tactic. I'm gonna teach them that they don't owe anybody unlimited access just because they share DNA. I'm gonna teach them that respect your elders never meant accept disrespect from your elders. I'm gonna teach them how to say no without explaining themselves, how to leave a room without feeling guilty, how to set boundaries without feeling like the bad person, how to recognize who only call when they need something, how to spot people who create chaos, then blame the person who finally speaks up. Because some of the most dangerous people that you'll ever meet ain't gonna arrive wearing no ski masks. Sometimes they'll arrive carrying the same last name. Before y'all twist my words, hear me clearly. I'm not trying to make my children hate nobody. I'm trying to make sure they never confuse love with obligation. Because I wasn't protected by the adults who should have protected me. My children will be. That's how cycles end. Not by pretending nothing happened, but making sure it never happened again.
So, with that said,
Wow. That's so much to say about that shit, boy.
Go ahead, kick it off, Slug.
Well, it's deep, dog. Like everything that man spoke is some true shit. That's how I lead my kids. I remember my son when me taking a notion with my boy, man, my junior. I told myself that I'm gonna show him differently than what I was shown, in the sense of I'm gonna be a hundred with him instead of me sugarcoating shit and lying to him about this or lying to him about that. I'm gonna tell him what it is, whether he understand it or not, because I'm not promised tomorrow. And at the end of the day, even if he don't get what I'm telling him right now, he won't be able to say, "Dad ain't tell him." I've been out here, y'all, single, bro, for the last 5 years, dog. I've been out here single for like the last 5 years, G. Just out in this damn dating world and shit, G. And what I've come to realize, dog, is so many women and men as well, but we just be silent with our shit. But it's so many of us that are really traumatized, that's dealing with trauma, and that's damaged, G. And I believe what he's talking about is the root of our damage. Sitting there not being authentic. We used to grow up with a child, stay in a child's place. And so many people have been fucking, let's just be real, molested. They have been beaten, abused, lied to, manipulated, and they was told shut the fuck up, don't say nothing. They was told that that uncle that didn't molest fucking 5 of your motherfucking cousins is okay to say what's up to. They don't put him or the women too, because men have been molested too. So like it's just you got to teach your kids like don't be silent. Speak up. Talk to me about whatever. I'm my son's best friend as well as his dad. It ain't shit in this world at 17 years old that he don't come and talk to me about. And I built that relationship throughout the course of our life. So I'm with dog on everything he just said. Let's keep it real with these kids because lying and hiding shit and acting like this ain't that and we so backwards as a culture. Don't talk to strangers. Stay away from white vans. Don't take candy from nobody. But when it comes to your motherfucking weird ass family members, oh, it's okay. That's Uncle Bud. It's okay. That's Auntie Shay or whatever. He just like that. You make sure you love her. No. Point out that weird ass shit that she doing so she know not to come around you with that shit. All
Right.
right, Ian.
Yeah, and I think um part part of protecting our children is we you can't pick and choose when to protect them. You gotta if you're gonna protect them, you gotta protect them at all costs, and you also have to protect them from loved ones. You know what I'm saying? You have to be honest. I know I tried to do this. I tried to do that. I tried to point out to my kids that hey, this is a situation where you the only one giving and not getting in return. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. Watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? I always remember, hey, man, your cousin, you know what I'm saying? You running to pick your cousin up and you going over your cousin's house. Your cousin don't never pull up over here. You know what I'm saying? You have to lay those foundations and protect him against everything. And stop acting like we ain't got no pieces of shit in our own family because we all do. And it's our duty to protect them against that too. You know what I'm saying? I know no matter how old they are, you know what I'm saying? The moment that they have aged where you can explain certain things to them, I think you should start that immediate. Like, hey, your uncle over there, you know what I'm saying? You love him and you respect him or whatever, but the shit he doing, him sitting on the couch watching TV all day, not getting up, going to contribute to the society, that's not it. So don't even begin to think that that's something to look up to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta share it with him, bro. That's my opinion. You got some, Joe?
Um, I feel them, but I I'm big on family, bro, and I didn't said plenty of times on this podcast. I don't look for the bad in people. Uh, so they have to show it to me. But we will have to be crazy to not tell our kids to look out for, the bad in people, and whether that's family or whether that's like he said, it's not necessarily always the guy with the ski mask that's trying to rob you. It could be your family. So I think your kids should know that, but I also teach my kid that family is important. So uh, I feel them, but I just don't like to hear people downplay what family is. Like that's I don't like that. I hate to hear people say that shit like that because of a hurt that they have experienced. I just don't like to hear people downplaying family because I'm big on family, man. So I hear what he's saying, but it sounds like it's coming from a hurt place to me.
So I know Scott, we gonna let you get in, but be like he said it at the end. Hurt can come from someone with your same last name.
I agree.
So we you don't you have to still prepare them for that. It's your duty. It's your job.
But yeah, but I just hate for people to downplay family though. You know what I'm saying? Like
He wasn't
downplaying family.
downplaying them. He wasn't downplaying family. Family. He didn't. He
I
never
mean,
once said it
I think
wasn't.
that is. You when you say hurt could come from your people with the same last name, that's basically trying to put in a kid's head that family will fuck you over. And you absolutely right about that. But
It's
you
possible.
don't. But you don't need to. I don't want my kids to think that they can't never like. That's the first people you need to go to. It's family. That's who's going to protect you. Those are the people that's going to have unconditional love. That's just the way I was brought up, bro.
Right,
So
but you also have to
I
point
just
out
hate to
which
hear people.
ones.
I just hate to hear people downplay family, bro. Like it just it irks me, and I feel like it comes from a hurt place, because family is the first, the first people you're gonna be around and grow up with, and you know, feed and going to sleep with they feet in your face because y'all in the four people in the same bed and stuff like that. Like, nah,
Well, let's Scott let Scott get in. But you still have to point it out though if you see it. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, I feel like I think he was right. It sounded a little harsh because I am big on family, but at the same time, I do feel like you know a child should stay in their place. And I feel like adults should stay in their place too and don't be fucking with these kids. So I mean, a child should when you know what I'm saying. Like me growing up, you in a room and adults get to talking. That shit, you get your punk ass out the room. You know what I'm saying? To go somewhere else. So I feel like it's not no, it's fucked up because we don't have any. It's like we don't have any boundaries anymore as a culture. You know, because everybody's together. Hey, listen, I wouldn't dream of me and my father just in a car. We listening to Pac and shit, the whole ride. You know what I'm saying? But now these parents are listening to Sexy Red with their daughters. So I think the lines are too blurred, you know. And I just really do think he's telling the truth though, because now that the lines are so blurred, I mean, we've been going through this a lot in the black community. Um, where like Slug was saying, I think molestation and all that, that shit been happening. There's just nobody saying shit about it. It'd be the funeral, then motherfucker get up there and get to talking that shit, and everybody want her to shut up. You dig? So I feel like it's important to have that avenue with your kids that they can talk to you, and that's dope. That Slugs was like his son come talk to him about anything. It's been time. I know my daughter when she get the I happen to say what's happening. You really want to know? Then she get to talk. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's something about the way her cousin's treating her, I got to be like, hey man, fuck them. Do you? You know what I'm saying? My son, when it comes to shit when it comes to shit that he goes through and how he's feeling about things, I don't want to tell him that he's wrong, but I got to tell him to be respectful. So, I mean, dude sounded a little harsh when it came to that, but at the same time, he's telling the truth. You gotta, hold these family members accountable. Why are you telling this kid to shut up? They ain't even doing nothing. Why are you telling him he can't have nothing to eat and we got a lot of food? Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Because some adults are assholes in your
Facts.
family. You know what I mean?
and to
So
and to speak on what Scott's saying, like it 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 is exactly what Scott said. The lines are blurred these days because, like Scott just said, he said when I was younger, when adults talk, you got out the fucking room, and it's not like that today. We try to give our kids voices now. That's what society teaches us, that your kids should have a voice,
And
your
that's
kids should
wrong.
have a say so. And to be honest with you, like most of the stuff that the world is teaching us now, most of the stuff that society is forcing on us these days, these kids are okay with it. It's the adults that's not. And the thing is it's like Scott just said, if you as a parent, if you know that your cousin is a molester, you should, the only thing you should be doing to your daughter or to your son or whoever is explaining to them why he ain't coming around. He shouldn't even be around your fucking kids for your kid to experience that shit from him. So, because you know how he is, you know how your uncle is, you know how your auntie is of yelling at kids. You don't send your kids over that end. But the thing is that's still a personal attachment from you that you is putting on to your kids. That's still something you garnishing from what your childhood was with your auntie, that you like, look, now my your auntie treated me like, she treated me like this, so you ain't finna treat. That's still something harnishing from your childhood.
Well, what you supposed to go on, Joe? You only can go on your experience and what you know. So you supposed to overlook what your auntie done to you and say, and put your child in the position that this same thing may be done to her or
Can y'all
him.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. So you supposed to take your child and put your child in the same position that you were in that
No, that's
could potentially
no,
be done to them.
no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is that is a personal experience that you went through that you was putting on to your kids. So now the personal thing that your auntie did to you, you like, oh no, I don't like my auntie, so she gonna treat my kids the same way. You don't know that,
Yeah, but you,
but
but,
but
but,
you
but
but you
if there's a
personalize it.
possibility, if there
You but
if
it,
it's a
no, but
known person, if it's a
you
known
oh,
possibility.
you absolutely right. But then you just keep them away from your fucking kids. But you still you don't tell your kids. I keep that person away from my kid, but I'm not gonna tell my motherfucking kids that family will fuck you over, because then that'll put something in their head that'll think that, oh, family ain't what you think it is. No, I don't want my kids to think that. I want my kids to feel the same way I feel about their grandmother, about their aunties, about their grandfather, everybody. I want them to feel the same way I
Hey Joe,
feel. What's up?
Here's where that line is crossed at, Joe. Um, and
Yo,
we gonna. Could y'all hear me?
yeah,
And we
I'm
gon' we
listening,
can
bro.
we can take this, however it goes. But and I don't want. I'm gonna just say it. A lot of people that was damaged for the most part were
Yo,
women. Can you hear me? Oh,
what are
here.
you showing me? I
Yeah,
can't see it, bro.
a lot of people that was damaged was our women. I think we all can agree that a lot of our women was attacked more so than a man, right? And a lot of the people that is raising our kids,
Hello,
our
D'Angelo.
daughter,
Joe,
You can't hear me?
yeah, we can hear you, Joe.
go
Could you
ahead,
hear me?
Slug. Go ahead, Slug.
A lot of the people that was damaged was our women, right? And they raising our kids for the most part, Um, they were taught to shut the fuck up when they were touched, when they was mistreated, when they was abused or misused, or when their mothers was abused or misused, they were taught to shut the fuck up. So now they are the ones, for the most part, who is the head of the household with the kids that's growing up. So the women are projecting in some sense, a lot of them is, staying away from the shit because they know firsthand how fucked up it was, and they get in the way. That's why a lot of families is broken up, and you don't see first cousins together as much as y'all seen them when we were growing up. But some of them also is still projecting that same mentality as well. They are still around these fucked up individuals, and the aunties and the uncles or the cousins who were fucked up. They kids are now adults, and they kids are the ones who is, it's a domino effect. It's, what do you call it, a generational curse. So when mama or when dad was doing it, now his son is doing it. You know what I mean? So it just keeps happening over and over and over. And the best thing to do is to get the fuck away from them. But a lot of these kids don't, and a lot of us don't have that opportunity to get away like that because we still stuck in the same neighborhoods, we still stuck in the same household, we still under the same umbrella as it. So it's still just going on and on and on. So I think a major solution is the men that are not fucked up, that recognize this shit, the men that are true fathers, true leaders, to they have to step in. We have to fight. It ain't no, oh, she not letting me see my kid. Fuck it. My kid, if you say fuck it, you throwing your kid in a sewer. Your kid is finna deal with them same consequences that his mother family dealt with, or maybe you even dealt with. We have to take a stand and do whatever we gotta do to grab a hold to our kids and grab a hold to our friends' kids, or whatever the case may be. Every fucking child that we could, to take them out of that environment. Because I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, bro. Being molested, G, having your innocence taken away from you, you never really recover from that type of shit, bro. You never, you be, it's women. I'm telling y'all, bro, I've been out here, G, and I'm telling you, 90% of the women that I run across have been fucked up, whether it was molested, whether it was abused, whether they've been in abusive relationships. You be scratching your head like, damn, all y'all dealing with this type of trauma? All y'all dealing with this type of shit. It's a good handful of women that ain't never dealt with nothing like that. I mean, the ones that ain't dealt with nothing like that, they know people that have dealt with shit like that. So they still feeling the effect. So we got to step up even harder as men. No, it's not our fault, but we are a major part of the solution of stepping up and extracting our kids, extracting our offspring, extracting our nieces and nephews away from that shit. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening, bro. And convicting them motherfuckers, showing them motherfuckers that is like that. You weird ass motherfuckers. You weird ass dude. You weird ass bitch. We gotta point them motherfuckers out. Cause the only reason why they getting away with it is because we letting them get away with it. We still sitting back at the cookout smoking blunts with them. We still inviting them over to drink with them and kick it with them and watch games with them, knowing that they weird as fuck. We got to start isolating ourselves from them, bro.
We do. I want to give Joe the opportunity to, uh, jump back in a little bit because, like when he was saying that you don't want your child to form these opinions about family members. Maybe you want them to form on your own. You don't want to tell them. You don't want to point it out. But Joe, are you may be speaking on like immediate family, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we talking about family all together in its entirety, like, because it's impossible. Well, at least I just can't believe that you don't have family members that you don't fuck with, because I got
But
family
but
members.
but my kids don't. My kids don't wouldn't even know that that's their family. My kids wouldn't even know that that's their family. My kids, bro. I got cousins
You
that I
already
see.
doing it then. You
No,
already doing
no,
it.
no, no. I'm not doing it. Look. If I'm not going to strip my. I'm not going to take the imaginary fairy tale family is everything from my kids. I'm not. But they know who family is. See, that's why I think people get mixed up. You think that everybody is your family, right? They your family by blood, but that blood don't make you family though, right? Like I got guys that I've been cool with since I've been 12 years old. I think they my brother. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to tell you is my son knows my friends I grew up with at they my best friend is their godfather, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's it goes to that. The people that I don't align myself with, they don't know my kids. They don't. They couldn't pick my kids out from a lineup if you paid them. But I know them when I see them in public because I grew up with them. I grew up with them and I know how they is. But the family that they know, my immediate family, my grandmother kids, They know all of them. If my son was walking in the store and my little cousin saw them, they'll know them.
But Joe, that
But
sounds
I'm
like
not
you
talking
already
about
doing
my
it then,
seconds.
Joe.
No, I'm not. No,
That sounds like you're already doing a good job.
But my sons don't know shit about them. Nothing. They don't know their name. They don't know nothing.
Yeah,
They don't be around them.
That's
But
doing your job.
You doing your
No,
job.
But Scott, what I'm saying is by telling your kids that family is going to stab you, family could stab you in the back too. I'm not telling my kids that, because then my kids are formed that about the people that I tell them is going to love them.
So I
No,
understand. So
I
what
don't want you to feel like that about your auntie.
So
I don't
what
want
you're
you to feel
saying
like
is,
that about your
real quick,
grandfather.
you saying that instead of telling them or informing them that these people might fuck you over, you just won't let them be around them at all.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
that is your duty as a parent. You don't supposed to tell your kids, hey, family's not as thick as what you think it is. No, because how can you tell them that and don't expect them to form that analogy about every piece of family they have? You don't want Scott, you don't want. Hey Scott, you don't want your son. Wait, listen, let me finish.
You're not
Let
gonna
me
be
finish,
able to.
D'Angelo. Let me finish. Like Scott, you don't care if your fucking kid, if your son tell your uncle that you know disrespect kids, like, hey, you shouldn't be talking to me like that. But if he told your fucking sister that, you're gonna be like, hey, who the fuck you talking to?
Listen,
and that's what I'm saying.
I've
You
done it
can't
before.
give kids that shit.
I've done
Go
it
ahead,
before.
Scott.
I'm just saying I've done it before. You know, kept my kids away from certain people just because I seen the way they was moving. I was just like, yeah, no, I'm cool. And so now that person's not coming over to the house, or we not going to their house together. You know what I'm saying? So I separated them. I ain't have to give no long ass speeches to why. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to form an opinion about this person. But I will tell them, you know, in a general sense that, hey, some people, hey, you love them, you cool, they think you cool with me. Hey, you can't, I don't want you, you know, we ain't going around unless you with me. That's some shit that I had to say before. I've tested my daughter, because it was like a couple of months I had to take her to school on the bus. And it was a lady that her daughter was going to the same school. So we talking, we was cool, da 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 da. And I asked my daughter, I said, if she came up here and said, your daddy said, come with me, what you gonna do? I was going with her. No, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. And I had to let her know that. But that's, you know, it wasn't family, but I have to let her know that about family as well. When I tell you to do something, you do it. Don't worry. I don't care who to ask you or who tell you. You got to think about me and me and your mama. That's it. You know what I mean?
No, you teaching right from wrong. Exactly. That's you doing it right. Yeah. If I tell you to do something, I got the final word. Exactly.
But Joe, hold on. I want to say this to what you were saying earlier about so basically what you're saying is if it's somebody that you think of shiesty or just bad news, right? You pretty much keeping them away from them, right? Joe?
No, I don't go around them.
Okay, you don't go around.
So that means my kid's not gonna be around them.
Right, I get that. So now, I find it hard to believe, and at least it doesn't work this way for me. There are family gatherings, family outings where the family meets at one place. Like I can only control what's going on in my house. You know what I'm saying? I could not let these people in my house. I could not go over to their house. But when it's a family gathering, it's a meeting of the family, at a family reunion, at a family picnic, barbecue, whatever. So they're going to be there without your permission. So even in those sense, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to tell mine, hey, that one bad news, watch him. Don't I don't fuck with this. I don't fuck with this person. Be careful, because I think it is some people that dislike me and will, goddamn it, push that upon my kids who ain't got nothing to do with it because they dislike me. So you can't always protect them from that. So
But we don't.
I
But
would much rather. That's just me. I would much rather just let my kid know, hey, teach your kid how to identify sucker shit. Point blank. Period. That's your job. You are supposed to teach them how to identify sucker shit, and those who regularly do sucker shit, when they do it, point it out to you. Hey, this is, you use them for a teaching moment. You use this person for a teaching moment. Hey, this motherfucker did this. We don't move like that, because in all actuality, we only could teach our kids to be like us, because that's all we know how to do.
but I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like we, the way the people that my kids trust think is like-minded like me, right? It's that simple. So I'm
Because you
not
taught
telling
them
you.
that.
I'm not, huh?
It's because you taught them that.
No, it's not because I no, I'm not saying my kids think like they don't think like us, but they don't know these people. That's what I'm saying. Like they probably know them if they see them through pictures or something, but they wouldn't know my kids if they saw them in person.
And you don't want them to get to know them either.
No, but that's still not telling my kids that family will fuck you over. I it's just like I will never tell my kids to want my kids to think that they aunties or their grandmother or their grandfather will fuck them over. Never want them to think that. I will never
So
want my kids to think that my uncle, my uncle that raised me, will fuck them over.
What
I
if they
need them to
what if
think.
they
wait,
would?
wait, let me ask you
I
a
need
question.
them.
Let
This
me,
what I'm telling
what if,
you. This what I'm saying.
what?
I
Let me
need
ask
them
you
to
a question.
know.
What if it was
Go ahead.
true though?
That's what I was finna get at, bro. Like
Okay,
you
hey
just
Scott.
been blessed. You've been blessed.
Hey,
Let me
no,
say
no,
something
no,
real quick.
no, no, no. What I'm saying is Scott, if it was true, they wouldn't be in my life.
I just
You get
gave
what
you
I'm
an
saying, Scott?
example, bro. I
No,
just gave
no,
you an example.
you're not. Hey, D'Angelo. I don't know how else to tell you this. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
I get it, but listen,
All
listen.
this family gatherings, I don't go to them. If some people around that I don't fuck with, I don't go.
But my thing is this though.
Hey,
You got an older child. So if around when he was 14, 15, you got into it with one of your aunties or some shit, and you suddenly stop fucking with her and going around, now it's 2 years later, he like, what happened to auntie so and so?
But
What
but
you
but but
what's
but
gonna
my
be
thing
said then? That's what I'm
my
saying.
my thing is okay. But Scott, I'm just telling you, I can't I can't I can't feel like I can't tell you how I'm gonna feel about something that never happened to me, right? So I will give you an example of something that did happen to me, right? My uncle did something out of his character. The man that raised me, it's the dude that raised me. D'Angelo know who I'm talking about. The dude that raised me. He raised all of us. All of us. Everybody know who he is, right?
Okay.
He did something that I felt like I ain't like it. That still didn't change the man who I know. So I still know if my son is somewhere out and he needed to call my uncle, he can call him. Because I know my uncle is going to do right by him. Because he's just that dude, right? That guy. Now, if it was somebody per se on my father's side, it wouldn't be the same. But my kids don't know them like that. They know a couple of their aunties over there like that, but they don't know their uncles like that over there.
But
Probably
did you
just one. And
I'm
that
just saying,
uncle is going ride and fight for
I,
us like he'll do his kids.
I understand that one, but I'm just saying, I don't know if you understand my question or you just say you no, you did say you can't answer a hypothetical.
Right. It never happened to me. So I can't tell you an answer to that. That's all I can
Okay.
tell you. Because I don't know how I would react to that, Scott. I don't know how that would work with me if my uncle did something crazy to where I gotta tell my kids about him. Like I don't know how I do that, Scott, because it never happened to me.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah,
I just
but
don't like people to downplay family like it's means nothing. Like I,
Because
Joe,
I
your experience is your experience is rare, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your
it really is, bro. You know, unfortunately, everybody don't have that luxury to have brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles who is, you know, tight and knit to the point where you can trust your kids around them. So we speaking, and I believe the guy in the video was speaking to those that don't have that luxury and who have to, man, who have to have some sort of major discipline with their kids and their family, their intermediate family, not they distant second and third cousins who is all weird. You know what I mean? I'm talking about your mama brother, your daddy sister. You know what I mean? Where y'all supposed to be tight knitted, but you can't be because they weird. And over the last 20 years, these weird motherfuckers been allowed in a family circle. So I just take it. I say, and this is just my experience. I'm honest with my son, man, and I've been honest with him since he was 5. Since he was able to really, really decipher, hey, man, I don't like him, dad, or I don't. Since we gotta understand, bro, just because our kids can't vocalize they feelings, don't mean they're not feeling something. When they have symptoms of weirdness around them, bro, that shit comes to them. They human. That shit comes to them at 4 and 5 years old. That's why certain little girls, even if she ain't been fucked with, she feels some type of way of about being around a certain them entities, them spirits that these sick motherfuckers carry. And God ain't gonna cancel out God, and the devil ain't gonna cancel out devil, but the two spirits will crash every time they meet. That's why you can't go into a room, and that's why when you go into a room, you feel some awkwardness. Them spirits you feeling. So when your child is having this type of, I'm just honest with them, and I ain't so honest to say, oh, Uncle Tom, touch little Cece in this area. Now, I ain't honest. I'm like, yo, son, if you ever have any type of feeling about anything that's uncomfortable and it don't feel right, you come to me and you talk to me about it. And I'm gonna explain to you why you feeling like that and what is going on around you. So therefore, at 5 years old, I don't give a fuck if it is my brother. I don't care who it is. If you feeling some type of way or he have done something weird in the past, I'm gonna let you know, stay away from that. The best way to do it is to avoid it. Stay away from that. And you're right, Day. I won't be around it either, but sometimes situations occur where that shit just pops up. And I don't want my daughter or my son to be green to the fact where she put herself, or, you know what I mean? I'm just like I said before, a lot of these women, they green to this shit and they don't know how to handle it because they are not protected themselves. So how can they protect their child when they are at a disadvantage because they are not protected? They subject to this shit and they are easy targets. So I just be and it's different strokes for different folks. But I just, man, I got a 9-year-old daughter and it's my heart. I don't know what the fuck I'll do if something weird was to occur. I go crazy, my nigga. So I have to do the best I could at protecting her, which is vocalizing, because I can't be there 100% of the times. There's times she's gonna be with her mom. There's times she's gonna be at school. So I gotta talk to her, let her know, baby, use your voice. When dad is not around, use your voice.
Yeah,
And this
'cause-
is the type of characteristic that these type of people have. Shit,
And I'm not
molestation happens.
disagreeing with you on that, Slug. I'm not disagreeing with you on teaching your kids right from wrong. I told Scott that. I said I'm with you on teaching your kids from right to wrong. Only thing I have a problem with is trying to defame family. I don't rock with that, bro. Like, that's just me. I don't I like I judge a motherfucker who does wrong. That don't mean that all family is going to do you wrong. So I don't want my kids to think that. If I told my kids that if I told my kids that if a white woman told a white kid that black kids are bad, right? Black kids will do you wrong. They not going to just pick and choose what black kid will do them wrong. They're going to think that all black kids will do them wrong because they parent then instilled this in them that black kids will do you wrong. I don't want my kids to think that family will do you wrong and have that knowledge of it. No, I'm just going to keep the family away from them that I know did me wrong as a child. They're not going to be around my kids, and then my
No,
kids
I
will
get
be able to appreciate their family, bro. They'll be able to
you.
appreciate. You say what, Scott?
no,
No,
I ain't
that's me. I
saying.
said I get you. I get you. I get it. Go ahead though. I hear you. I
I was
definitely
about to
get it.
say I agree with Slugs made a point that I agree with. I don't play that old, especially with my kids was like 3, 4, 5. All that, oh, come give me a hug, and they start crying and shit, and you trying to grab them. I'm like, man, fuck that, leave them alone. They don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. If I see one of my nieces, you know, she 3, like, come here, and she get to running and shit, I'll leave her the fuck alone. I'm not you. I feel like you should respect kids like that. You shouldn't force them to hug you and give me a kiss and all that old dumbass shit. I don't like that. I do not like that shit at all. So I don't care who it is. I don't like what my mama did to my kids. I know she ain't got an evil bone in her body, but I don't like forcing kids to, show affection to people if they don't want to. Go over there and give your uncle a hug. That's some dumbass shit. And she go, no, man, get your ass over there. That's some dumbass shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. The only thing, like I said, I agree with what he said. You need to keep your kid right from wrong, and like Scott and Slug said, they gonna teach their kid if use your voice. You know what I'm saying? Your voice matters. I'm with all of that. And if if my kid was to go around, around somebody that I think is on the up and up, and then they do something, my kids know they could come to me and talk to me. Hey, they did this, they hit me, and I ain't do nothing. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, why did you do that? And then guess what? It ain't gonna be no why we ain't going around that person no more. They gonna understand. They gonna understand why they ain't going around that person no more. Because they not gonna want to go around them no more. And I'm not gonna make them, like Scott just said. If your kid go around somebody and they don't want to hug them, I'm not going to make them. Go over there and hug yo. No, fuck that. If they don't want to hug you, they're not going to hug you. If my kids don't want to go around somebody, they're not going to go around.
Hey, Dave say y'all tripping. I don't trust no one because it could be the company they keep. I agree, man. I ain't.
We saying the same shit then, dude.
Right. I don't trust nobody, bro.
We saying the same shit.
I don't trust nobody, and it's my job to protect, and that's what it is. It's the same way.
But protecting your kids, like y'all always say, take a village, bro. And if you destroy that village by destroying the little bit of faith they have in family, you destroy the kid, bro.
Joe, everybody in your family is not a good guy.
Huh?
Everybody in your family not a good guy, bro.
I'm not saying they is, bro. You.
So why wouldn't you forewarn your children about evil lurking? Why? Give me one reason.
I am not telling my kids to sort out and try to figure out if they fucking uncles or aunties is out here to wrong them.
But that's not what we asking our kids to do. We figured it out for them.
And if you figured it out for them, why is they around them?
We ask. We
If you figured it out for them, why is they around them?
Joe, I just told you there are situations where you can't prevent someone from being somewhere unexpectedly.
You shouldn't me.
Unexpectedly.
And guess what guess what ability you have as an adult? Guess what ability you have as an adult?
What?
Get the fuck up and leave.
But again, you don't have to move around. This could be a place that you want to be. I want to be at my family reunion. I'm not gonna not show up to my family reunion because this one person is there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna alienate myself from that one person, and I'm gonna let my children know this one person, he not one of us.
It ain't never been a time in my life to where I went somewhere and if I didn't want to talk to nobody, I didn't talk to them.
That's sad. And then even with that, man, I don't like, and I'm back to what I just said. Like I said, I do not like, you ain't gonna tell the kid that's 3 or 4, go get your Uncle Scott a hug. I'm like, hey, they don't want to, leave them alone. That's all right. I'm gonna help raise that shit. I ain't gonna make this shit up. I'm like, leave them alone, man. They'll be all right. You know, I'm not gonna force kids to do shit, man. And I'll just, I'll lead by example on that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can go to a family reunion and not talk to them.
Hey, Buddha the MC say, I don't trust people that don't trust people. Most people that say they don't trust no one lying. They trust their mamas, wives, brothers, and that's it. So again, if you want to, you're taking this, you're taking this statement literal, Buddha, by saying, you know what I'm saying? Of course, people we trust. I do. I trust my mama. I trust my brother to not harm my child. But we speaking on family and in its entirety, and that's kind of what I feel like Joe stuck on. Joe stuck on his immediate family. You know what I'm saying? I'm
not stuck. Go ahead.
I have friends. And we all have said this. I have friends that are better family to me than my 3rd and 4th cousin. I have friends that I'm gonna call and trust that they got my back more so than my 3rd or 4th cousin. Last name ain't family all the time. It's not.
Yeah, I get that.
Like
okay, I agree with you, but do you tell your kids not to trust the people that you don't say is family?
Say it again, Joe.
Do you tell your kids not to trust the ones that you confide in and think is family? Because you just said last name do not make you family.
Right. I'm telling my kids not to trust the ones that I know and deem them not trustworthy. Because
exactly.
It is my job to forewarn them.
But why do you have to warn somebody that you don't bring your kids around?
Hey, Jeff said he's my first cousin for the record. Yeah, I trust my nigga. I trust my motherfucking cousin Jeff. Goddammit. What'd you say, Joe? My bad.
I said I just don't. I'm not finna tell my kids to not trust somebody that they don't even know about. So what they need to not trust them for.
So I get 100% of where Joe coming from, because family is very important. I get his angle on it. It's very important to have good family around you. You don't want to impose on your child that, don't trust family members because eventually they probably don't trust a motherfucker that they could trust and they should trust and they need to lean on when shit get hard. I get that perspective 100%. I just think that, and I'm just speaking to the bad part of it. I just think that a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot because I don't know whether it's a lot, it's a little. But some of us don't have that luxury to have them good people around us. And I don't think it's a bad idea to let your kid know because it ain't even got to be family. It can be the world. Like you know, you just can't trust some shit. You gotta have your antennas up when you walking out here in this world. When daddy is not around to protect you. Like this one of our biggest fears as fathers. At some point in time, we're gonna have to trust what we have instilled in our children, to do the right thing. We don't have to trust them to do the right thing when we can correct them. When we're not right there and say, hey, you know what I mean? Stop. Nah, don't do that. We're gonna have to trust what we have told them, what we have raised them. We're gonna have to trust that they're gonna do the right thing and not put themselves in harm's way.
Right.
So
Right,
and by
right.
doing that, how do we do that? By communicating with them. You know what I mean? Hey man, sometimes some of your family members, hey, when they get grown, I'd rather tell them so they can be aware and prepared than to let them get in an adult situation and realize that this motherfucker that they've been trusting for the last 18 years end up turning their back on them. You know what I mean? It happens. They watch it in videos and movies and shows all the time where a
Hey,
family member then crossed another family member. It happens.
evil
It's
can show
possible.
face at from any place, bro.
So I
It's,
want to mentally prepare them that, hey man, if it happens, don't let it be the end all, the be all. Don't go crazy. Don't lose your shit. Just realize that it could happen. Your own motherfucking brother can do something to harm you. And you've been knowing him and trusting him your whole life. Now, will he? Most likely not. I pray that he don't. But it could possibly happen, son. So when it
No, you absolutely right,
happens,
Slugs. You absolutely right, bro.
so when it
And I'm
happens,
not
if
disagreeing with
if
you.
it happens, yeah, if it happens, you gotta move accordingly. You gotta know, hey, now I didn't got burnt by bro, so I can't trust bro like that no more. I can't give him that opportunity to fuck me over no more. Bro, you didn't put yourself in a position where I ain't giving you no money no more. You done stole from me, my nigga. You done took everything that I had in my savings and took it from me. I can't trust you like that no more. Am I gonna cut you completely off? Fuck no, because you my brother. Pops raised us different. We still gotta be there for one another. But you crossed the line, my nigga. So it's a fine line. It's every battle that we learn every day to adjust to and to try to make right. But we just got to be aware of this shit. And I would not, I refuse to leave my kids in the dark, bro. That's one of the worst things they did to us. Our parents or our ancestors did to us was keep us in the dark and not let us know about life. And we got to get out here and figure it out on our own and realize that we could have avoided a lot of mishaps if a motherfucker would have just told us the truth about shit.
You right about that. You absolutely right about that. And I agree with everything you saying, Slugs. I just and like I told you, I just have a different perspective on it. Um, like I said, I honestly believe that it take a village to raise kids. I like to pat myself on the back to say that I got a team. I love to pat myself on the. I let a motherfucker know in a minute. I got a motherfucking team. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of it. And I know my team gonna march for the motherfucker for my kids. And uh, I never want my kids to not think that they are march for them. Now, like Scott said, and Scott did make a great point. You know,
You
Scott said.
keep talking about your team is your immediate family.
But
Joe.
let me finish, bro. And like Scott just said, if something does come to the forefront to where I need to explain to my kids why motherfuckers ain't coming around no more, then I do that when we get there. You know what I'm saying? Like Scott said, I'll take care of that when we get there. But until then, until further notice, no, like family is important, bro. Like the family is very important in my eyes.
Joe,
I'm not gonna, and I'm not,
showed you
and I'm not.
they deserve your loyalty, bro.
You say what?
Your immediate family has shown you that they deserve your loyalty.
But you're not getting what I'm telling you.
I'm not.
I just explained to you. If a white family told their white kid that black kids will fuck them over, that black kid will fuck you over, don't trust black kids, they not gonna think I could trust my black friends. No, they gonna not trust all black kids. So it's the same thing with family. I don't want to put in my kid's head that family will fuck you over. No, individuals will fuck you over. It's that simple. So yes, them individuals is not going to be around my family.
He said family can fuck you over.
Who?
His initial statement was family can fuck you over. He didn't say that
exactly, but I'm not telling my kids that, bro. I'm not telling my kids that family will fuck you over because my kids cannot separate my sister from their third fucking cousin.
And that's your fault. That's your fault.
No, it's not my fault, bro.
That's your fault. You fucking failed. If your kid can't separate your motherfucking sister from a cousin, you failed.
You're not getting what I'm telling you. What I am telling you is if a motherfucker, if I work at a bank and you and the people at the bank told me if somebody walk in here with a hoodie on, right? I can't distinguish who gonna rob me. I'ma think everybody that come in that bitch with a hoodie is gonna rob me.
Joe,
that don't mean that the manager ain't did his job, bro. That means that I'm gonna be on alert. That means
until they able to do those type of things on their own, it's your job to figure it out for them.
And that's what I did, and that's why the motherfuckers don't come around my kids. Where's you not understanding me at? They don't come around my kids. I did the work for them. That means you don't have to go through this shit. We go through it so they don't have to go through it. They piss me off, so they not gonna piss my kids off. It's that simple.
No, it's not that simple, bro. It's not that simple. So your kids are only around what your logic is. So your kids are only around your immediate family.
My kids are around who I put them around. You heard what Scott just see. Let me explain something. Scott just said something. We keep missing Scott gems, bro. Scott said, if my daughter is at school and I tell my daughter, when you get out of school, get your ass on a bus and come home, I don't give a fuck if your grandma come. I told you to get on the bus and fucking go home. I did that work to let them know that they're gonna listen to me, right? So I don't give a fuck who picks you. I told you to get on the bus and come the fuck home. That's it. That's all. My word is final. Your grandma's word is not final. Nobody else's word is not final. But what? So what? And Scott also said, I'm gonna do the work for them to know that. I do the work for my kids to know who's in charge.
Okay, that's fine. So what? So I got a question. So, do you attend family gatherings outside of your immediate family?
No.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. Then you're not speaking our language.
You're not. Huh? No,
you're not speaking our fucking language. What the fuck is you talking
about?
No. You don't attend family gatherings outside your immediate family. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't get what I'm telling you, bro. You don't get it. I don't think you get what I'm saying to you.
Speaking on situations that you don't be around outside of your family, your immediate family. You don't have an opinion. What the fuck are you talking about for the last hour?
D'Angelo, what I am telling you is that you cannot delegate what you tell your kids to not trust.
I'm
If you
not
tell,
listening to no
listen
nigga
to
who
me,
don't
listen.
take his kids
Oh
around
my
nobody but his
fucking God,
immediate
bro.
family. What the
Hey
fuck are you
Scott,
talking
hey,
about?
hey, hey
You
Scott,
got zero
hey,
experience.
hey Scott, hey
Yeah.
Scott.
You got zero
You, hey,
experience,
watch
bro.
this. Hey Scott, you know sharks bite, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what fucking shark you're around, you know the motherfucking bite. You're gonna try to get the fuck away from any shark you fucking see. I'm trying to tell you, no matter what it is, I don't want to put in my kid's head that family is not important
You've
because
already
they.
done it. You've
Oh
already
my
done it.
fucking
Joe,
God,
you,
bro.
you don't take your children around nobody who
What?
by
What?
mistake
What
or
did I just tell you?
Joe.
I told you my kids couldn't pick the motherfuckers I don't go around out of a lineup. They won't even think they could be.
Because you only go around your immediate family. and
No,
not
because
your family.
I don't fuck with them, so my kids don't know them.
Because you don't
So
fuck
you
with them.
only
You've
go
already
around your
weeded
immediate
out.
family.
Hey, so Scott, check this out. I want you to. I know, Dion, I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying about I bring them around only my immediate family, right?
You've
Which
weeded
I
out
don't.
the trouble.
Which I don't, because my
You
uncles
said
is
you
not
did.
my uncles is not my immediate family. My little cousin Vincent, my cousin Karen, my cousin Jessica. They know Jory. They know all of them,
That
bro.
is your fucking immediate family.
No, it's not. That's not my immediate family. Is my mother, my sisters. That's what my immediate family is.
If you saying your uncle raised you, that's your immediate family, my dude.
Okay, but all my uncles didn't raise me though, Scott. It was only one. I got fucking 9 uncles.
Joe, you really reaching, bro.
No, I'm not reaching. I'm telling you, I don't know what you don't get what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is,
I'm commending
I'm
you
not
for
gonna.
the great job you've done.
I'm not
You
telling
fucking
you.
weeded out the trouble.
No,
Like
what
you
I'm
was
telling
supposed
you
to.
is,
But you
I'm
kinda-
just saying,
Joe, let me
I
say
don't
this
want to
real quick.
tell my kids that they can't trust family. That's
Joe,
it.
let me say this real quick. What you've done, you've weeded out the trouble already, and I'm commending you for doing that.
Exactly.
That's what
I
you're
agree.
supposed to do. But what you're trying to do is act like you haven't, and that is wrong.
What are you talking about? What you talking about? Like, act like I ain't do
You
what?
weeded it out when you already.
No,
You just
hey,
told us.
hey, no. I'm with you on that, but I told you. Only thing I disagree with what dude said is he trying to. I hate people that downplay family. That's all. That's my argument. I don't. That's been my argument the whole time. I've been keep telling you that I just don't like when people try to downplay family. I don't rock with that shit because I think family is fucking important. That's what I've been saying all night.
Hey, so what he's saying is, you went out and scouted already. You said, what the fuck going on? Fuck that person, that person, that person, that person, that person. And
Exactly.
you kept your kids away from that shit.
Out of my circle. You're absolutely right.
Exactly. So you didn't and so what he's been trying to say for the longest is you did the work already and got that shit out the way. And then wait. Then for you to say you don't talk to them, I understand why you don't talk. You don't have to talk to your kids about them because they are not there. They're not going to cross paths with them because you don't fuck with them. I understand.
Exactly. Right.
But
that's all I'm saying, Scott.
What we're saying is that it's times where we already have a relationship with these people, and during the relationship, when they around the family, they around the kids and all that shit, they might do fuck shit. And so therefore now we have to explain to our children that, you know what, sometimes family might fuck you over. So you have to be on guard and this, and this. This is what I'm saying. Because sometimes if we go scouting, these motherfuckers look cool. But after you start fucking with them and then something happened, you like, oh hell no, you can't fuck. I can't fuck with y'all anymore. That's what I'm saying. So when you can't fuck with them no more, what are you telling your children then? That's what I'm saying.
Right. And what I'm saying to you, and I said this to you earlier, Scott. You asked me that question, and I say I can't answer that because I haven't experienced that. Remember I said I haven't
Yeah,
experienced that.
right.
So I don't know how I would approach that situation. Me personally, I probably would approach it head on and address that person. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
I just don't never want my kids to think if daddy don't answer the phone, you can't call your family. You can't call your grandma. You can't call your granddaddy. You can't call your aunties. You can't call your cousins. Right? I need them to understand that they can do that.
But you're gonna tell
And
them not to call though.
tell not to call who?
The ones who not to call, they know because you've already
They don't know. They don't have their number to call, D'Angelo.
because you set the boundary already. You put the wall.
D'Angelo, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. All I am saying is when dude was down playing family, I don't agree with that because I feel like a village is needed, a family is needed. That's all I'm saying.
Agreed. I agree that the family is needed for sure. We all in agreement on that.
Yeah.
It's just about you already keeping them away, and that's and that you've done it already, and I just don't see how you putting up an argument when you doing exactly what we're talking
Angelo,
about.
I'm not putting up an argument, bro. I'm not arguing with you. All I'm doing is
arguing with us.
All I'm doing is disagreeing with the guy downplaying family. That's it.
He didn't downplay it, bro. He just said he will not keep his kid abreast on how to deal with certain situations when it comes to family.
I
said he was kind of harsh. That's the first thing I said is kind of harsh, but I understand and I agree with what he's trying to say.
And I understood it too. I said I understand what he's saying too. But I understand what he's saying. I just don't like when people try to downplay what family is. And what I am going to stand on is, like I said, I could not delegate on what my kids look at as family. I can't. So if I told my kids, hey, you can't trust family, if I told them that, they can be in their head, oh, he's talking about my auntie, oh, he's talking about my granddaddy, oh, he's talking about my grandma. I can't tell them when I say you can't trust family who not to trust. So I'm not going to tell them that. What I'm going to do is just keep the bullshit from away from them, so they can trust family. So look, the people that's in their life.
You drilling on the word family, because I see this a stickler for you, but that man wasn't talking about telling his kid, hey, don't trust your family. What he talking about, hey, don't trust that nigga Chris, even though he is your cousin, but don't trust that nigga because he faulty.
Why would he be around?
But you
already not doing your job as a fucking father.
He's gonna identify the individual who happens to be family.
Why is he around? Why do you have to explain that to your kids? Why am I explaining to my kids that Chris is gonna do something to them? Like, do you know how foolish that is? That's just like saying, hey, baby, look, they'll shoot you over there, but so be careful. No, if they don't shoot them, they're not going.
But that's because
they're not going, bro.
And that's
like, I'm not explaining my kids about Chris if I know Chris is dirty. He's not coming around them.
But Joe, that's because you've already weeded it out. You're not gonna allow your kids to come to the family reunion. You only allowing your kids around the immediate family.
Hey, I'm definitely telling them on Chris if it's some shit like that. If you know what I'm saying, if this hypothetical nigga Chris and my daughter about to go over there, I'm like, hey, don't go over his house. You know they be selling drugs and shooting and shit. That's what the fuck I'm telling them. I'm not gonna hide shit from them.
Hey, Dave say, Joe, that could come back to bite you because what you don't know can hurt you. Even if you had to say, if something happened to me, then it's a possibility it was this nigga.
If I don't know, it can surprise me. But for something to hurt you, for something to actually hurt you, you have to let that happen to you again. Now, if my sister them did something to somebody that I trust did something unbeknown to me that they do that shit, I'm gonna address you head on. It's not gonna hurt me, it's gonna hurt you. I'm gonna address it head on. And I hope you ain't did nothing that's not an untalkable offense. Because I don't mind going to jail for my kids, but I will proudly go to jail for my kids if you did something to harm them. I'm not gonna go to jail for them if they did something stupid. But if you harm my kids, I'll proudly go to jail.
Yeah, I'm going too, and I'm turning myself in and everything.
That's just me. But if you did something that I need to holler at you about, then we gonna have a conversation, and I'm just gonna now you not coming around no more. You're not gonna be. But I don't. But that, like Scott said, then that conversation to be had with my kids. Hey, look, I didn't know this. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But just like that, I tell them you can't go around them no more. But like I said, that never happened to me though, so I can't tell you how I would deal with it.
Good point, Dave. Dave said that's why you equip your loved ones with the information. You know what I'm saying? But
I guess, man.
But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty. That's the beauty of debates. We get different points of view. We don't always agree on the shit, but we can, see a different point of view and sometimes be converted over. Except for Joe.
No, like I said, I agree with him. I just don't like that he downplay. I don't like nobody that downplay family, bro. I'm just being real. I'm not saying I don't like. I'm not gonna say I don't like people that do it. I don't like when people do it. I don't like when nobody downplay family, because I'm big on family. I'm big on relationships too, bro. So
why does nigga Slug profile picture keep changing?
I don't know.
Nigga be bald head, nigga got dreads. What the fuck going on?
Hey, but damn it, Slug cut his hair off.
You see this shit?
The fuck? Hey, before we get out of here, man, I gotta bring this shit up, man. Hey, man, me and Joe briefly talked about it a little bit with Scott. What's up with this nigga LeBron, bro?
What?
What the fuck? Why we ain't gonna pick a team, bro. What the fuck is this diva,
hey, listen,
hot girl ass nigga doing, bro?
You always notice that they make all these predictions and be wrong than a motherfucker. He's supposed to pick a team by the 4th of July. And hey,
bro.
Look, Drake's supposed to be a Drake summer. It's almost August. Nigga ain't shit going. He just he just saying shit and then feel like we don't fact check his ass later.
No, nigga, that's because Jay took over, bro. Jay took over.
Get the fuck off, man.
Jay took over, bro.
Get the fuck
Jay and his goddamn what's his name? His goddamn his damn concert shit. He took over, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You be saying a lot of shit, G. That shit don't be coming to fruition.
Nah, but I'm with D'Angelo. I think this some sucker ass shit, bro. LeBron on some sucker ass shit, bro. That motherfucker know where he going, bro. He just want to feel important at 42 years old. And then when his documentary come out, Scott, he gonna be like, yeah, no guy that was this old teams actually was salting out for him. He gonna have all the footage of Draymond Green pitching to him and all fucking, like, what's the name? The met up, like D'Angelo said, what's the name? The met up with him today. Maxey and Edge Cone, they met up with him today. He gonna record all that shit, bro. And they'll be like, at 42 years old, I just wanted to.
Right. Listen, I agree.
This
Hey,
diva
is he
shit, bro. It's like I'm with D'Angelo, bro. It's some
is
diva
he
ass
really a
sucker shit,
factor
bro.
in 2026 on the squad though? Now
I think he is. I think
is
he
he
is.
really a real difference maker, or is it just his
I
name?
think he is. No, I think he is. LeBron a different maker, bro. LeBron is
Yeah,
a different
I
maker.
mean,
He's still playing at a pretty high. But I don't think he need to be doing what he doing with this diva shit. I'm with D'Angelo. I disagree with D'Angelo when he said it the first time. But goddamn, bro, it been damn near 2-3 weeks, bro. This motherfucker know where he going, bro. And then he got his puppet going on a motherfucking tour, talking about some, yeah, we don't know where he's going. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
and
He's
then
your
he talking
best
about all the
friend.
teams. He talking about all the teams want him, but you calling all the teams. That don't make no goddamn sense.
That's what annoyed me the most, bro. This puppet ass nigga, bro. I
Yeah.
can't stand that little ugly motherfucker. He going on all the platforms. Yeah, LeBron. Shut your little pussy ass up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you know what else is pissing me off now too. Did you see when Kenny Atkinson talked Scott
No.
for the Cavaliers? He gonna say,
No.
yeah, you know, he got the right to do this because he is the GOAT. Get your goofy ass out of here, man. You saying this shit because you want him to come to Cleveland, man. Soon as if LeBron don't pick Cleveland next week, Jordan the GOAT. Get your goofy ass out of here, man. That shit, bro. Like, yeah, I'm getting tired of this shit, bro. He need to go ahead and pick his team and get the fuck on, bro.
Hey, you need to stop chasing Mike, dog. That's all he doing. He just building stats.
No,
You know?
I think this his last dance. This his documentary, bro. That
you
he
think
gonna
that's
put
what it
out
is?
in fucking 10 years or something. When Wemby or somebody start getting some steam of they the number 2, they competing against who the GOAT between Wemby and Jordan, and he
Right.
gonna be out the picture. He gonna put out his documentary. We gonna see Wemby. It's gonna be people like, man, Wemby them good, but we'll see what they do at 42 if teams still want him. Hey, you know what they gonna do, bro.
You know, it's thirsty ass. He gonna put that bitch out in 5 years. He ain't doing that shit in 10 years. He want if he retire next year, boy, you know how thirsty he gonna be for some spotlight. That nigga go put out an album, nigga, because he can't stand not being in the spotlight.
Hey, bro. Kenny Atkinson really said that LeBron was the GOAT.
Yes, he said he was like, well, you know, he actually get to choose where he want to go because he is the GOAT. That's what, and he said it like he is the GOAT. You know, he's the best to ever play.
Kenny Atkinson was a hooper, and he's saying LeBron the GOAT.
Who?
Kenny Atkinson, the coach of the Cavaliers. He was a hooper, bro.
Is it Kenny Atkins?
Yeah, Kenny Atkins, yeah.
Atkinson.
Yeah, Atkinson, the coach for Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah,
I'm thinking. Okay, well, I don't know this nigga.
He was a hooper.
Oh, okay. Who he played for? Shit.
Well, he didn't make it to the NBA. He was in.
Oh.
I think he went overseas and shit. But he was a killer in college.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know.
Hey, how LeBron other son doing?
He redshirted last year. He supposed to be been playing this year.
Man, his ass ain't gonna play this year either.
Nah, he gonna play this year, bro.
Boy, he ain't getting in 9 games. That boy trash.
Hey, wait. Another day prediction. Hey, Bronny gonna still be an all-star?
Yep.
For who?
The Kukuma
They gonna
Bronny might not be in the league after next year, bro.
they
about to trade his ass.
That boy.
That's crazy. That nigga say he about to be an all-star.
You say, man, who they gonna trade him to?
I said wave.
I'll wave his ass.
They don't care about that little $3 million. They go, they gonna amnesty that nigga.
hey, D'Angelo, you better stop that. He got more money than you.
Oh, right.
You better not roast that nigga.
I can't roast Bronny. Bronny worked for Billy.
I didn't say you weak or nothing like that. I said you can't roast what that nigga got on. Talking about that nigga clothes and shit. And he can afford you.
Man, hey,
Man, fuck Kyle Kuzma and all them weird dressing on SGH. All them niggas dress weird, nigga.
hey, before I put this comment on the screen, bro,
Oh shit.
I want everybody to read this. They say he trash. I beat him 1-on-1 down in Tucson at the University of Arizona. Hey,
Beat who?
you got footage. Obviously, he beat Bryce. Get the fuck, nigga, get your ass out of here, man.
Hey,
He trash, but I don't think none of our old ass could beat him.
I believe him if they can block a lineman.
Right.
I can, bro. Yeah, man, y'all.
If they can block a
I didn't say it wasn't gonna be a
lineman,
high school lineman. I'll pancake his ass.
Man, this nigga.
High school, a baby, a kid, man, stop it.
Yeah, all right, man. Keep on. That's when you respect YNs too much to.
Bro, you talking about a baby, bro? Grown man strength, bro.
Yeah, sometimes. Hey, when Shaq came in the league in '92, it was a lot of grown men whose strength wasn't
Shaq
working.
was grown too.
No, he wasn't. That
Shaq
nigga
was like 20, 21.
Oh, you calling that grown?
No, he was
Yeah,
like,
a motherfucking 16, 17, shit.
Yeah.
Put a 16, 17-year-old in front of me, I'm gonna slap him around. That's why they go get guns.
Yeah, all right.
but hey, man, that's wrapping up another one, Joe. Y'all come back, fuck with us next week, 8:15 Central Tuesday for Talk Shit Tuesday. You know, you don't never know what we're gonna be talking about, but we're gonna be cutting up on this motherfucker. But y'all catch us on the next one, man. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, yo.